much time in NYC in the summer. And just, again, visualizing hitting that shot even during the off months. As he gathers the loose ball, drops it off inside to Nurkic.
And it's not even about the opponent that you're playing. And you just go out there, you know you're going to play against somebody. And as Amanda said, you slow things down. I mean, you are in control of the pace of what you're playing. And people always say, well, you let the game come to you. And so you don't force much.
Booker with a nice backdoor cut, drew some contact inside. Again, Suns staying active with the loose balls. It's J.O. inside to clean it up.
Yeah, Booker did a nice job keeping it alive for J.O. to get that ball.
The Raptors team played last night in Brooklyn. Lost that game, 115-103. They ran into mechanical issues, Andy. They weren't able to leave the arena there until 1 a.m. They arrived back in Toronto about 4 a.m. this morning, and talking to some of the folks, most of them crawled in bed somewhere between 4:30 and 5 a.m. this morning. And you know, it's part of the life in the NBA. Darko Rakovic, the first-year head coach there, as you see, former Suns assistant. You know, he just said, hey, it's the beauty of the NBA. You know at some point during the course of the season, you're going to encounter some issues. And he said, we just have to move past that kind of mental fatigue that sometimes you can convince yourself you have. You've got to come out here hungry and with a mental approach like, we're going to be great tonight.
Yeah, and I talked to Matt Devlin, one of their broadcasters who started off in Memphis, and I used to work with him on some games, but he was saying he got to bed about 5, and Toronto is the #3 city in the country with the worst traffic. And even last night when we got in, Kevin Durant hasn't missed a beat, but when we got in last night, the bus ride to the hotel was longer than the flight.
Yes. I can corroborate that.
But you're right, as players, you know, time change, planes are late or whatever, you just got to come out and do the best you can.
Somebody opened the front door on Scotty Barnes' three because he left that one well short. This is not a good three-point shooting team as Booker on the drive. J.O. trying to turn the corner. Looking for the backdoor cut. Durant gets it. You could hear the communication going on between Kevin Durant and Josh Okogie there.
But the unselfishness. Kevin Durant had the layup. He thought the defense was coming on him. Had that pass to J.O. And even though it went out of bounds, it goes back to Phoenix. But looking to get teammates involved.
Scotty Barnes reaching across, tapping that one out of bounds. Barnes is a defensive demon. 6'8", 225. Former Rookie of the Year back at 21-22. First Raptor to win that award since Vince Sanity. Vince Carter did it back in 1999.
Yeah, he'll pick you up full court, any position.
Booker tied up there. Terrific defense by OG Anunoby. Too strong with that offering. Here comes Pascal Siakam. Siakam able to get the spin and the finish.
But we know, even though Toronto came in this morning, we know in this league, it doesn't matter. Teams can get hot. They get on runs. You start missing shots. You cannot take any opponent for granted.
Pass across, stolen away by Schroeder. Schroeder on the drive, feeds it up top. And an easy alley-oop finish there. Well, it's a team that loves to get out and run. That's one of the things that Frank Vogel was talking about. And the last thing you want to do is feed this fast-breaking team with easy turnovers. Nurkic trying to use that big body. Back it down on Pirtle. Mishandles that one. Loose ball. There's J.O. again, scooping it up. Inside, gets the contact. Boy, is it... Josh Okogie, I feel like, has magnets attached to his hands that are also in the basketball because he is constantly being pulled towards any loose ball that's on the floor.
Yeah, he's a one guy. He has such a nose for it. When it is a loose ball, he is all over it. And the other thing is, too, he does such a great job getting himself to the free throw line. He creates contact.
Josh's 3 points was 3 of 4 from the line on Sunday as we get a look at our health update brought to you by Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Bradley Beal remains
What is good, everybody? Welcome in. Sorry about the little bit of a delay. Got signed out of me mojo. Had to sign back in and make my picks. Sundo is at church right now.
For more on Nas, let's check in with Amanda.
pull this game up here. We get started. Thank you guys for joining us.
But for good reasons, he actually went home for the birth of his
Siakam
daughter. So we needed to welcome to the
gets
world
out to
Brielle Little.
Anunoby, travels, no call.
Congratulations. No
Siakam for three. I need this. Hits for me, parlay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We got the beautiful Sundo window going on.
He was 4 of his last 43.
Pull this chat up. See what everybody's talking about.
Durant misfires on the baseline jumper.
Siakam into the corner.
For the Suns, and they have to get used to playing.
Anunoby working on Book. Steps through. Kicks it right back out to Siakam. Over to Schroeder. Back to Siakam. Wanted a contested three. Steps into the mid-range. Hits a floater over Okogles. Damn. Damn. What up, Pro Buster? What up, Beat? Beat. Don't think I don't see that. Don't think I don't see the, what's the word? The agenda you're pushing, that you weren't the only one that banned Burner. All right? I see you. I know. You weren't the only one. Kogi hangs and tries a double clutch layup and airballs it. Barnes ripped by Gordon. All right, I try to save them big, deep Gordons for threes. That homie in the house, I'm sure. My guy. We got Diego in the house. Says, Gabriel, I'm willing to change my ways. Well, we'll talk to Sundo when he gets here. We'll talk to Papa Sundo, okay? You just sit tight there, baby boy. I'll put in a good word for you. Pirtle! Hook shot over Nurk is good.
Points, rebounds, and assists.
Not loving that. I'll fix that score up at the top, too. I know it's all funky again. Nurk with the layup. My guy. Let's go. Frederick, you went to the Cavs game last night? Who'd they play, man? That's dope. Schroeder midi, no good. Nurk, rebound. Nurk bursting up the court with some speed. Throws it away. Give it to Booker, Nurk. Come on, what are we doing? Schroeder open three in the corner. Slappy. Slap. I mean, I like Nurk running the point, don't get me wrong. But it's just so obvious what he wants to do. He's like a dedicated wife to Kevin Durant. Or a dedicated husband. Maybe Durant's the wife. Likely not the case, right? But he is dedicated. Get you someone in your life that looks to treat you and feed you the way that Nurkic looks to feed Durant. Like, everybody knew he was going to Durant. He left his feet for the pass. They jump on Durant. There's no one to give it to, so he throws it into the corner, intercepted. Anywho, so glad you guys are here. Let me go back up here to the top and just read out the chat, you guys. Land in the house. Miss Dawn Keyballs, what's good? Oh my goodness in the house. Steve Splenda. Tashi D, what's up? Thanks for watching my video on Von Sanity. Anybody that didn't see it, I posted a video about the Phoenix Suns on my personal NBA channel where I talk all NBA. Basically making a bold-ass prediction that I think the Suns are going to win the tournament. I think that they should be the favorites to win the tournament. But yeah, it's Von Sanity is the name of that channel. But a lot of you guys watched it, so just wanted to really just thank you guys for that. Luigio, we're going to have Sundo. He's just going to be running a little bit late. Don't you worry about that. What's up, Uriel? Jacob Frederick, our resident Cavs fan. Landon in the house. D-Book. Little's still out, and I think Allen must still be sick. He must have COVID, if you think about it. Because, like, he's had 4 days to recover from the flu, or it was just a flu, and he's not quite ready to go. Nick said Little's wife gave birth yesterday or 2 days ago. That's what's up. Hey, That's fine by me if he wants to sit out for that. That is fine by me. Mac says, why is Eric still starting? Probably that's why. No Grayson, you know. Nick C in the house. That's who was telling me about Little. Fitta in the house. What's up? DeAndre Riddle. Gosh, man, we have so many members. It's insane right now. Cordy. Says, why does Canada have an NBA team but Mexico doesn't? They're working on it in Mexico. They're working on getting a team in this really safe part of Mexico City that's like super rich. I think that's going to happen within the next 5 years. Diego, of course, in the house. AJ Hayton says the Suns will lose, or just being pessimistic. Whirly Squirrely. Daniel Berry, sports highlights. Nurkic gets the ball to Book. Book down to Durant on the block. He's single covered, turnaround fadeaway. Beautiful. Pardon me, parlay. I need 30 points. Or 20. I think I need 29 points from Durantula. Gary Trent Jr. kicks it to Schroeder. Schroeder to Siakam. Takes a screen from Pirtle. Pulls up the 3. Brick. Thank God. Okogie with that bound. Gets it to Book. Screen from Nurk Daddy. Pulls up, off dribble. No good. Okogie skies for the rebound and gets it. Gets it right back to KD. Gordon with the deep 3. I need 14 points from Gordon.
Just as we heard, for Eric Gordon to hit those outside shots, just
man, Pac-Man in the house. Stat homie, my guy, not Sundo's guy. Ooh, Anunoby no good from 3. Okogie with the rebound, gets it up to Durant, guarded by Siakam. Screen Okogie, gets it to Nurk. Nurk looking, gets it down to Book on the wing. Right back to Nurk. Nurk to the rack, smokes a layup. Pirtle scared him away. Gary Trent, spin move. Another spin move, kicks it back to Schroeder. Over to Siakam. Siakam to the rack. Wow, how did he hit that runner going to the left with his right hand? Through contact. Booker. Left-handed floater. Little too hard. Little too wild. Okogie tries to save it out of bounds, but it goes off of his foot. This is going to be Toronto ball. Dick Coxon in the house. What's good? Green 42 in the house. Wannikin. Pac-Man. My boy beat Wegner. My fave Tech, what's in the house? Nicholas, 02. Westville, Timothy McDonald. Shadow Prophecy. Jackson's Goda with a $2 dono says, we look like a team who has played a back-to-back. Maybe it's because they've been off for 3 days, right? Maybe they're just a little bit not in rhythm. But thank you for that dono, Jackson's Goda. We love you, man. Schroeder reverse layup, ugly, no good, didn't touch the rim. Shot clock violation. Pirtle doesn't believe it, but he's wrong. Vision Phasma in the house. Ruben Santiago Chavez says KD's rusty, won't get back to the level he was for like 10 games. You could be right. I think I'm going to disagree with you. I think what I've seen from Durant is every time he comes back, he's just ready to go. He's such a hard worker. Siakam to the rack. Stolen, tried to throw it up to Pirtle. Yuta with the steal. Ball slapped out of his hands. Siakam slaps it out of Durant's hands, out of bounds. And this is Suns ball. J-Money in the house. Baxter. Classy Nasty. Don Dodgen. Yuta in the corner, no good. Trent with the ball. Pulls. In transition. Back iron brick. Rebound Nurk Daddy. 25 minutes last night. 15 points. Taco Fall, what's going on? J-Money. Michael McEwen. Baby Boy Toy. Joy's Boy Corduroy Roy. Durant fouled going to the line. No good on the 2, but he is going to the line. Pro Buster 4000. Classy Nasty. Anybody else here? If I'm missing you guys, I'm sorry. Han Sagan, Jeremy, Rachel Deal, what up? Yes, Rachel, I'll fix that score. I'll definitely fix that score.
He's now 35 of 35 from the free throw line.
Beat, of course, Jay.
2 assists, 7 rebounds.
All right, let me get to the score. What up, Caius? See you, Caius. Lazy Squatch.
Even with Beal being out.
All right, you guys listen to the game real quick. I'm sorry I don't have Sundo to entertain you while I fix this score. I'll try to do both tings at the same time.
Timing down right now and getting used to playing with the guys that are out there.
Whoops.
Malachi Flynn on the 4 here, 4th-year guard out of San Diego State. Siakam with a handoff now to
Gary Trent
Jr.
to Achua.
Under 4 to go here in the first. 2-point Toronto lead.
They get it back to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Bulldozes and kicks it back to an open Gary Trent Jr. for 3. Yeah.
Well, the Suns played pretty good defense, except for that last second. And Trent Jr. had enough time just to knock that shot down and get it off.
Shooting 36% from beyond the arc on the season. Last 3 games against the Suns, and he has averaged 32 points per game. So
Gordon pick and roll with KD. Kicks it back to KD. KD backing down little ass Trent. Turnaround fadeaway from inside the free throw line. No good. Eubanks can't get the bound. I'm not sure yet, J Money. I've got the stats bottom right though. If you might be able to see it. I need assists. I need 4 assists from Nurk. He did not get it for me right off the bat. He didn't get any, I don't think, so far. Siakam, big break. Goodwin being aggressive in transition, loses the dribble, gets it back. Kicks it to Gordon. In and out from 3, but bro, he had no hesitation on that 3 like usual. Suns ball, but there is a little timeout situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute this. Try to fix this score for y'all. So, I mean, the reason the score keeps being screwed up is because, like, every other game that we cover is an in-season tournament game. And when it's an in-season tournament game, there's this little thing up at the tippy top of the score in the middle that says in-season tournament game, right? And so when it's not there, it has to be readjusted. It's pretty friggin' annoying. But I definitely understand you guys wanting me to fix it. Don't get me wrong. Here we go. Here we go. Almost done. Come on, please tell me you're... There we go. All right, score is fixed. Scored in. Doesn't make sense. No reason for me to say that. 16-21, not the start you're exactly looking for. But it is what it is. Also, guys, haven't even had a chance to ask yet. Please take a sec. Look at that like button. See if you've hit it yet. We're at 39. We need to get to a hundo. Honest to God, a hundo. Before the end of the first, which is coming up pretty shortly. Help me out. I am alone. I don't have my beautiful chocolate man with me right now. And that hurts. I know all of you are hurting out there with no Sundo tonight. And I apologize. June DeFool said, can't always be perfect. Mac said that 370 for 800 looked good. You put down $370 on a bet. Are you for real? For real? That's ballin'. Westville already wants some Metu minutes. I think we should be able to get some Metu minutes, right? We've got enough people out. Roy said, is Wes going to bless Burner? Excusez-moi. We'll see. I mean, I feel terrible for Burner. Burner's got to get here. I haven't seen him yet. This might be a little too early. A little too early in the evening for Burner. Game's back.
Absolutely outstanding stuff. That's
Goodwin out to Eubanks. Eubanks, gets it to Goodwin. He almost loses it. Sets him a screen. Goodwin aggressive. Gets to the baseline. Wow, that was a Beal move. Step back on the baseline for 2. Let's go. Malachi Flynn, a guard I would not mind the Suns getting at some point. Now we've got the hiccups. Trent Jr. with the floater through contact, and it is good.
Booker still looking for his first points of the night.
Book hasn't even scored yet, folks. What are we doing? Eubanks tips it out over his head. Barnes. Oh, what a Euro dunk by Barnes! Like, I'm not completely certain that wasn't a travel, but I'll allow it. It was so beautiful. Book doubled. Gets it down to Eubanks. Eubanks going to shoot the little floater. I love you, Eubanks. I love Eubanks.
It has become readily available to him, especially when he is on the floor with Booker, KD, or even just one of them.
Cameron, we counted it out last night. We had 20 memberships given out last night. Crazy. And Burner got none of them. Achua hits.
So as effective as the Suns were,
little putback floater.
18 offensive rebounds and out-rebounded New York by 9.
It really was that, homie.
They're a little stagnant.
Booker with the in-and-out dribble off the pick and roll. Gets it out to Yuta for 3. Big brick. He is not hot yet. Siakam already down the court. Malachi into the corner to Gary Trent. And we got a kickball or a out-of-bounds step. I think Lady Ref is saying that he kicked it.
When the ball goes down on the other side of the court, one Frank Vogel is standing right where in front of us for the basket, and then you've got a lot of fans.
Raptors are not happy because they got a wide open 3 off of that, but it got taken away. Trent to Achuya, right back to Trent, pick and roll with him. Now Trent going to pull up a contested midi, no good. KBD with the rebound. Yeah, I don't know, Green. She's like one of them plain chicken looking refs, you know? No seasoning. Booker gets it to Goodwin, who's ever aggressive. He pulls the 3. No good, but I like the thought here. I like the attempt. Trent over to Siakam for 3. Brick at the buzzer. We needed that. My parlay needed more.
Looking sharp here early.
But I'm glad he missed for the sake of the Suns. Shadow says Goodwin's doo-doo. Hey, he's looked good the last couple of games, and today he hit that nice. Like, he's really attacking, and that just to me says his confidence is up. And trust me, with raised confidence comes better offense. Absolutely, I know from personal experience. Yeah, my wife is white, Fida. She's Cajun. She's from Louisiana. And that has introduced me to delicious Cajun food. Love me some etouffee. All right? Luigio says, guys, relax. We always start slow as F. We gonna win. I've got that feeling, too. I don't want to be overly like optimistic, but I mean that's how I felt going into this game. I felt like we were going to be good. 555 member, what's going on? Said Book going to drop 25. I think 25's always. I don't want to say guarantee, but I think that's like a minimum baseline for Booker at this point in his career. You know, you got a parlay on him. Second quarter prediction for Shadow Prophecy. I think we tie it up or take the lead in the second quarter. I really do. Jay, does Cajun have anything to do with Canada? Does it really? I mean, I guess it could, right? Because it's like part French I mean, it is French, you know. French Creole. I know, Fitta. I know. And as pale as I am, they gonna be pale. Landon said Book's still on a minutes restriction. It doesn't seem like he's on a minutes restriction. Nothing outside the normal. I mean, you know KD's probably going to be on a minutes restriction. I don't know if I should have taken his points at 29 points. It's all good. I had to make the pick super quick. That homie said Book just ain't hitting. That's true, so he's going to have to speed it up to get that 25, but you know he can go off for 15 easy in a quarter. He just needs to get it going. Once he gets it going, it's hard to stop him.
Against Brooklyn. Brooklyn had 50 points.
Hit that like button, please, if you're just joining. Malachi Flynn, pump fake on Goodwin. Crosses Goodwin up, gets to the rim. Scoop. Layup, like floater, no good, but he's going to the line. Fouled by Goodwin.
5 on the floor. Devin Booker, Jordan Goodwin, Drew Eubanks, Keita Bates-Diop, and Chimezi Metsu.
We need to have a good, strong second quarter.
Chimezi coming off a season-high 8 points, 4 rebounds. Knocking down his first 2 3-pointers in a regular season.
First free throw from Malachi is good.
Minutes trending upwards, average about 10.5 minutes per game. A handful in October, almost 19 minutes per game.
So good to see Durant back in the lineup, though. He's on the bench right now with his hoodie on.
KD, Kevin Durant.
We've got Metu.
9 minutes, 7 points.
We've got some Metu minutes. Let's go.
For this Raptors team.
Second quarter underway. Hit that like button for us where we are running behind on likes. KBD. Slapped out of bounds by Trent. Trent's complaining. But he's not asking for a review from his coach, so who knows how confident he really is. KBD to Goodwin. Goodwin to Book. Guarded by OG. Sorry, Scotty Barnes. Really good defender. Pick and roll kicked by Achuya.
He always seems to defend the best offensive player.
Suns ball here.
And right now he's going against Booker.
Raptors with 80 consecutive games.
Pac-Man, I think Okogie's definitely got his usage. He's such a hot and cold player, you know. He gets so hot and he gets so cold. Book to the rack, kicks into the corner, slapped out of bounds. This Raptors team is so long. Getting a hand on everything.
Daniels new to the club, signed a multi-year deal in July.
Daniels gets them long arms out there and slaps that shite out of bounds. Goodwin trying to get it to Book, can't. Gets it up to Eubanks. Eubanks into the corner to a wide open KBD. Great pass from Eubanks. He taps it back out for a rebound, but to the Raptors. Malachi gets it to McDaniels for 3. That's short. Book chases down the long rebound. He's off to the races. He's going to get into the mid-range area and pull in transition. No good. He's still cold. Trent bringing the ball up. Step back 3 for Trent. And maybe get a timeout, Frankie Wanky. Seriously, that homie. Whoever said we look like we're on the second night of a back-to-back is pretty pathetic. Metsu back to Book. Book deep threes. Like I'll dig my way out of this. Just gonna take a whole lot of shooting. No good. KBD steals the ball on the baseline, gets fouled, and is going to the line. And one KBD nice hustle play. Good job on the Suns for not giving anything up there. I mean, they could have given up on that play.
He thought he was fouled earlier right there, and then Goodwin keeps it.
Yeah, buddy.
Back into the hands of Bates-Diop.
They need to wake up. Hits the free throw. We're good. And one. Must have been Landon.
Had 6 off the bench.
The Sundo's with God now. He's not dead. He's just at church. Precious. No good. Nice defense by Eubanks. Goodwin in transition. Spin move. Kicks it back to KB Dizzle for a left-handed finger rizzle. Suns catching up. Down 8 now. Sorry, 7. Excuse me. Achuya. Into the corner to Barnes. Barnes working on Metu. Takes a screen. Goes left. Kicks it down to Precious. He's wrapped up and fouled trying to go up. He's going to get a couple of free throws here.
Go back and look at that beautiful dime from Jordan Goodwin.
Yeah, Goodwin looks like he's coming in all the way and great.
Maurice Jones, yes. KD is definitely playing. KD's playing. He's just out right now. He had a good couple of minutes there.
Well, we were talking on Sunday, just the.
But he and Book have been ice cold to start the game.
Of the rest of this team, Annie. And we've talked about it often, but
let's see.
New faces, and we all
9-night nightmare says, why is Sundo frozen? This is just our Sundo window. This is one of our Sundo windows. It's like a window into seeing him at all times. As soon as he gets here, we'll pull that picture down and he'll be in, but I don't know how long it's going to be till he gets here. Booker kicks back to Goodwin. Pull that, Goodwin. If you're going to be aggressive all the time. Booker. Nice pass to Metu. Oh, my God. Great defense by Scotty Barnes, bro. Metu was going to detonate on the rim. Doesn't get the chance. It gets blocked out of bounds. What a great pass by Book.
And look at how quickly Toronto recovers.
Booker guarded by Trent. Pump fake, baseline, pulls. He definitely got fouled. No call by this boiled goose looking ass ref. I mean, he got shoved while he was shooting. It should have been an and one, but hopefully that'll get him warmed up. Barnes, turnaround, hook shot, air ball, essentially. Metu with the rebound, gets it to Book. Can we get KD back in the game? Por favor, Frankie. Book. Lefty. Almost, but he does get fouled. He is going to the line. Book's warming up. I can see it. I can feel it. I can smell it. I can taste it.
Check in with Amanda Pflugrad.
Yeah, and diving a little deeper into this matchup, Devin
pretty
Booker
much
told me
42.
yesterday at practice that he went in knowing that this was going to be a physical game, saying that the Raptors have a big starting lineup, they play hard, and it's going to be another physical battle. He also mentioned that they have the versatility and length to be
Book
able
hits
to
the
switch
first
actions.
free throw.
He did mention, though, he was looking
That
forward
homie
to
says,
it.
let's
He said,
go.
"We won our
Hit
first
them
2 games on the
likes."
road. It's
What are we
always
at?
tough to get road
This is
wins,
what
but
Sundo's
wins
usually. Ooh,
for
71 ain't bad.
nice, too.
71 ain't bad. Let's try to get to a hundo right quickie.
Book did not play against the Raptors last year. Just
second free throw's good.
Few games that he missed as a result of injury, but over
Seriously,
the last
Shadow.
5 seasons, the only team, ironically enough, Andy, that Book has
Dennis
scored
Schroeder
25 points in a game against.
drives, throws an alley-oop to Precious. Wowie. Wowie, what a freaking dime, and what a dunk. Book throws it over to Metu for 3. Juicy! Get this man more on the court, please, Frank. Wide open and drills the 3. Let's start going with some height over Okogie. What up, Sat man? How you been, man? Trent for 3. Brick. Goodwin gets it up there, KBD, but it's too far, and it's out of bounds. Damn it. Come on, Goodwin. Re-racks a little bit. Gordon and Durant coming in. I think KBD and Goodwin go out.
We'll sit down.
And you wonder where KD is right now, too, conditioning-wise, where his legs are, his timing. We've seen him in the pre-game warm-ups. He looks really good, but that's different than playing in
Schroeder, guarded by Okogie.
To your point,
kicks it down to Precious. Blocked off the backboard by Big Daddy Eubanks. Metu kicks it to KD. Loses the dribble. Woo! Gets it back off of a fumble-wumble Rooski from 2 Raptors players. Pump fakes and finishes at the cup nice and easy. Peasy. Lemon squeezy. 34-35, and now the Raptors have to call a timeout because the Suns are doing work now. All right, this was our prediction. Thought that the Suns would catch back up, and they have. Let me tell you guys a quick story about how I went to bed. I stayed up all night last night until like 10:30 in the morning. I wouldn't suggest it, all right? I wouldn't suggest it. But I do think I got enough sleep because I slept till like 5:30. What's going on? Fabian Fierro in the house. What up? Broskinator bro says, why Book going to the locker room? Oh shit, I didn't know that he was. I did not know that he was. That's not good. Hopefully he just has to take a leak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Michael McEwen saying Booker just went to the locker room. This could be bad. This could be. Oh God, here comes the stress. I need to toke up here because I'm gonna lose my mind if Devin Booker's hurt. I'm gonna lose my mind. My mind. Just tell me his bladder is full. Tell me he had a big gulp of Gatorade before the game. Fuck, man. I mean, we might want to start at OnlyFans Valencienolier. I don't know how to say that. Good Lord, that's a lot of consonants. Jackson's Goda said, no way he's injured. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Vida says, stream other NBA teams on your other channel. Yeah, that's possible, right? I mean, that channel's more for just videos. But I suppose it's not out of the realm of possibility. Jackson says it's a knee. If his knee is hurt, if he's done for a little while, we can go ahead and kiss that in-season tournament goodbye. Oh, he knows, beat. Oh my God, dude, we're cucked. We are cucked. Why does this always have to happen? Why, God? Kogi almost gets a steal. Schroeder gets a screen from Pirtle. Kicks it to Trent. Trent, floater. No good, but Pirtle tips it in.
Well, once you put Eubanks up top in that pick and roll.
Oh, Book's back. Book is back. He looks fine. He just sat down. No brace on his knee. He looks good, you know. Metsu to the rack. Metsu out to Okogie for a three. Pump fakes. Oh, shit! He tried to fucking punch it on Pirtle and gets it blocked. Woo! That would have been so sick. I'm not even mad about the missed dunk. Barnes no good with KD's hand in his face. Okogs back to Gordon. Gordon over to Metsu. Thought about it. Thought about it. I think he's got Bobby Boucher guarding him.
Out his 7th season.
Durant kicks it to Metsu. Metsu to Gordon. Ew, horrible brick. I don't even know if he hit the rim. It went over the rim. Another corner three for Scotty Barnes in Durant's face, and this one connects. This one connects. I know, Taco. We need Sundo. We need the Lord to be, you know, we need him to share our Sundo. Oh my God, call a timeout, Frank, before I slap that wig off your head. Schroeder walks into a three, no good. Metsu saves the rebound to Eubanks. Okogie ringing it up. I hate this lineup. Okogie smokes the layup. It got slapped out of his hands. He recovered it, but he is going to the line.
Well, it's interesting to see. You've got a Raptors team, Annie. They've already launched 16.
Book is not coming back in yet, but he is still sitting there looking nice and cozy. Not as comfortable as Zesty Bull, but he does look comfortable.
Of 16. Well, join the fun for Takis Tuesday at Fry's, located on Thomas and 30th Street, 1 to 2 p.m.
Eubanks coming out, Nurt going in, or that's Durant. Yeah. I think Eubanks came out for Nurk.
But you wonder how long.
Nurk, help me out here, okay? Set up Durant for some buckets. Approximately 4 of them. 6 minutes left here in the quarter. Schroeder bringing it up. Gets it to Barnes. Barnes down to Pirtle. Fouled by Nurk. Wow, Barnes just hit a logo 3 after the whistle.
Starting 5 back on the floor here for Tarkarakovic.
Yeah, Dat homie. His free throws look better.
19-20 campaign.
No, Ivan, not an in-season tournament game today. Schroeder loses the dribble and gets it right before it goes across half court. Pick and roll with Pirtle, and Pirtle hits a floater from just inside the free throw line. Suns are sleepwalking again. Point Okogie gets it down to Durant. Durant's got Scotty Barnes on him. Rocker step, fadeaway baseline, no good. Siakam with the rebound, gets it up to Schroeder. Schroeder guarded by Gordon. Pick and roll with Pirtle. Hands it off to Pirtle, who gets the dunk. Both of the players bit. Gordon and Nurkic bit on Schroeder's drive, and he kicks it right to Pirtle for an open dunk. Gross. Gross. For show, 2 times, says, is Durant playing? He is, but Booker went out with a, he went out with something. We don't know. Hopefully it was a full bladder. He's back. We need him back in the game right meow. Shadow says, this is depressing. ProBuster 4000 says, this is going to be an L. Nightmare says, gotta wake up. Yeah, they were woke. They had woken up for a little bit there. They got the lead back, or at least got it within 1. I don't know what we're going to do here, but I think it all starts with getting Booker back in the game. Pac-Man said, can't watch this game without Grayson, or this team without Grayson. Yeah, Grayson is quite a bit of a help, but that's where Gordon comes in. We need a good night from Gordon. This old lady with scoliosis needs to relax on her dancing. I don't know if you guys see that. Wannikin said Booker just went to dap up Drake. I haven't seen Drake in the crowd yet. I can't imagine this is a game where Drake's not there. This is like a perfect Drake opportunity to get some camera time with Book and KD. He loves the Suns now, of course, because he's the biggest front runner in sports. I like Drake, don't get me wrong. I do. But he is the biggest front runner in sports. I mean, as far as celebrities go. Dat homie said our stars just need to get going. We'll be fine then. Grimy says Book injured. I don't know, man. I mean, we'll see if he comes back in. He should be fine. He looked fine. He had no limp walking back to the bench. Lazy Squatch says, I guarantee a Suns win. Oh, boy. Why I got to come in here and jinx it like that? All right. I think they're coming back out onto the court.
It started with an all-cash offer at opendoor.com.
Good ball movement right there by the Suns. Booker finding.
Book kicks it down to Durant here in this little replay. He just cooks OG. That was such a pretty bucket. And then this little easy bucket from Durant after they fumbled the ball. Got to get Durant going at least. One of the big two gots to get going. Booker's still on the sideline, and he's got a T-shirt on now.
Again, you talked about it's a long Raptors team, so he's
Nurk clutching his ankle. Can we just not get injured? I'd rather lose the game than win and get injuries, to be honest.
We move under 5 minutes in his first half. Neither team has a single player in double figures.
We'll see about a horseman. I don't really feel like I'm in a horseman mood yet. As Durant loses it. Good job, Yuta, getting on the ground. I don't care that it didn't work out. I just love Yuta diving with no hesitation. It's the type of basketball we need to be playing.
dribbling the basketball against this quick team, and Schroeder got his hands on it to knock it away.
Pirtle gets it punched out like a peanut punch by Gordon. Gordon down to Okogie, up to Nurk for the big man jam. Good offense off of a turnover. Pirtle to OG. Step back midi, kicks it down to Pirtle. Actually passes out of the shot. Travel by Siakam. Picked up his feet before he dribbled the ball. Let's go. Flex, yes. Sundo is definitely coming. Just not sure how long it's going to take.
Devin Booker checking in here.
He works for his church also, so it might be like a work church meeting, you know. Durant, screen from Nurk. Kicks it down to Nurk off the pick and roll. Nice assist from Durant. Book's back in the game, baby. Everybody relax. Take a collective breath. Siakam gets a pass, and he was open for a three and decided not to. Opts for a fadeaway in the paint on Durant and hits that instead. Durant, screen from Nurk. Goes to the rack. Beautiful. Oh, my gosh, if that would have went in. No good. Pirtle with the nice defense. OG backdoor cut to... Sorry, Barnes to OG. Gets it back to Barnes. Pirtle fouled by Book. Scores in the paint. 8-point lead. Fit to be 9-point lead if he hits this free throw.
And as you said, Frank Vogel putting Kevin Durant up at top, and they've got the pick off the pick and roll, and Nurkic has got the advantage right there, and then Pirtle one-on-one
Book just
with Booker trying to
shoves
off.
Pirtle in the back, man, and he finishes anyways. That hurts. Oh, that hurts.
And only 10 for the Suns.
Yeah, it's a Raptors team that number 9 in the league in points to the paint, averaging.
Miss this free throw for me, will ya?
Per game, so.
It's lane violation.
Outscored Phoenix 26-14.
They give him the free throw, and what, is he going to get another free throw? What the fuck is going on here?
Technical foul apparently on Kevin Durant.
And Durant gets teched up.
That sounds like he's still not happy.
Little Richard, the bitch ref.
Well, and I think it's not just a one no call. There's been a number of times that both he and
maybe that was him yelling, "I got to the spot first." I heard something like that, but I didn't think that was necessarily tech-worthy.
The foul that they got against Pirtle.
Great. Booker bringing it up. Kicks it out to Gordon. Gordon cooks Schroeder and cooks Pirtle. Beautiful little Euro from Gordon. Siakam backing down Yuta. Already in the paint. Kicks it to Schroeder. Back to Siakam. Working on Ute. Bully ball no good for Siakam. Yuta bringing the ball up. Little push crossover. Yuta tripped by Siakam. Might have been incidental. But we get a foul call. You know it, Wanikin. Yeah. Totally a trip on Siakam. He didn't mean to do it on purpose, but he did it. Free throw from Yuta is juicy.
7 points for Yuta.
Dat homie says, let's get to 100 likes. For real, folks. 7 more likes, and we got 245 watching. Just hit that thing, set it, and forget it. Oh, my God, Yuta misses another free throw. What are we doing? Goodness gracious. Pick and roll with Schroeder and Pert. Schroeder cooks Nurk to the basket. A little too fast for Nurk. Well, Booker pick and roll with Nurk. Booker crab dribbling. Oh my God, gets blocked from behind by OG. Beautiful pass by Schroeder. And one for Siakam. Going to the line. Suns look tired, gassed. They look like they might have that New York flu. We got a free membership. Timothy McDonald gets gifted a membership by Da Homie. All right. That's worthy of a horseman, of course. Welcome, Timothy McDonald.
Horseman!
And thank you, Da Homie, again for making another.
Horseman!
Schroeder already 7.
Maybe we need something like that, Da Homie, to change up our luck around here.
14 points for Siakam.
Durant to Book.
As the Raptors with an 11-3 scoring run here.
Book to Durant. Durant into the paint. No good. Nurk gets the rebound, and he puts it right back. Thank you, Nurk. 10-point deficit. Schroeder, brick. Gordon rebound, gets it up to Durant. Durant push crossover to the rack. Dunk, baby! Let's go. More. Barnes crosses over Book, loses the dribble. Could have called a foul on Book there. He kind of hit him a little bit. OG baseline, cut off, pulls up, no good. Rebound off Pirtle, out of bounds. Suns ball. What's going on? Hyperbolic time trader.
Suns just really turn things up, especially on this play right here on the break situation for KD.
Point Book bringing it up.
Fast break points of their own.
Guarded by OG.
About what they average per game.
Gets it to Durant. Durant down to Nurk. Nurk bulldozes the fuck out of Pirtle! And then bangs out! Can we get some Nurk emojis in the chat? My God!
Yusuf Nurkic is going, if you're going to allow us to play physical, let us play physical.
Siakam. Oh, me blood is boiling in a good way. Nice. Unbelievable Euro step from Anunoby. Oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys. I have to tape this. I have to record this. This is crazy. What a play by Nurk. Just give me a couple seconds here. You guys are going to hear this.
That's just about what they average per game. Nurkic calls for it. Working the paint against Pirtle on the turn. And another Bosnian. Boom.
What a dunk. What a dunk.
We're going to see on the other side, Nurkic just going down low. Had lost his balance, allowing him to drop.
Nurk needs to do more of that, if I'm being completely honest. Booker.
Really
oh, stolen. Siakam going the other way. Siakam stolen by Durant. Durant was on a 2v1 situation. Gordon to Book. Book to Yuta. Yuta, what's another son? Hey. No good on the three, but Durant got pushed out of position. He had position for the rebound and got shoved to the ground. Shut up, Schroeder, you German Nazi. Shut up.
Durant and Dennis Schroeder having a little exchange. 11 points for KD. Suns 10 of 11 from the free throw line. Now you can join the loudest fans in the NBA when the Suns take on the world champs, the Denver Nuggets. Be there this Friday, 8 p.m. in person. Secure your seats now at suns.com/ticks.
Damn, I love Nurkic.
Now this becomes an important.
I love him.
9.2, Andy. You figure you should get another shot at.
I'll marry him.
If you can get a stop is the key here.
And without the foul, absolutely.
Schroeder bringing it up, guarded by Book.
Led by 3 briefly.
And this is a first half with Booker only 4 points.
Yeah.
Schroeder crossover, step through, kicks it out to Anunoby. Late contest from Durant is not enough. 60-51, man. Almost halftime. We have not gotten the lead back. We got within 1. Booker fouled. Schroeder wants a review. They all want a review. Raptors might think about reviewing it. Don't know.
And I believe.
Why does ESPN say 50 to 57? It's 51. They are going to challenge it. I don't have a clear answer for you as to what really happened, though. It happened so fast. Here comes the review. Okay, Schroeder, goddamn, definitely.
And then,
I mean, oh, what are you talking about? Of course you fouled him. What are you talking about?
You see it so often where you
This boiled goose ref better call a foul, or you, Lil Richard. I'm about to put you on a list, Lil Richard.
But we've seen it with plays inside where you make contact with that big man in his chest, and the arms instinctively come down, and that's exactly what we saw with.
Timothy McDonald said Booker always does this when ESPN and the Ringer glaze him. That's true. I glazed him up something fierce in my Von Sanity video. BRR or B77R5 says, how's the game going so far? Slow going for the Suns. Oh, that, you know what? I'm going to be completely honest.
There is contact.
There's a possibility he got the ball before he got Booker's arm.
Yeah, just said for the
there could be
within 9 with Book struggling from the field the way he has, and really
I'm not gonna lie.
As a whole, just 41%.
Tommy says every time I see Nurk, I see Browadis. Why? What's the connection? Do you think they look alike?
Red hot, averaging about 51%.
Lazy Squatch says it's a foul. I hope so.
Beyond the arc.
Illegal alienation in the house. Thank you, Little Richard. Thank you.
The other thing in this first half, you look at the three-point shooting. They are 6 of 17. The Raptors are 3 of 12 for the Suns, and I really don't.
Seriously,
think
Ruben.
that is going to continue. And I look for the
yeah, Suns have not been
more
playing
aggressive
defense, Cameron.
out at halftime.
They really haven't.
Well, and the adjustments, we saw some subtleties offensively.
We need both free throws from you, Book, with your 4 points and your 2 points off of field goals. 2 of them have already come from free throws.
We've seen them be able to recover so quickly with what appeared to be easy drives to the basket.
Right, and the adjustment is you recognize
please, Book.
too, that Kevin Durant came out.
First free throw is beautiful.
So they're able to set that high screen and roll and get the switch off.
Couldn't have been better.
Nurkic and his defense.
Second free throw is good. Ball don't lie. Cucks. 2.4 seconds. Barnes. Christian Laettner pass. Oh, slapped and stolen away by Durant. There's just no way there was time on the clock, refs. What the F are we doing? Thank God he didn't get it.
So we have put one
man
in the books here at Scotiabank Arena in downtown Toronto.
All right, Suns have their work cut out for them. 53-60.
Stay tuned now for the Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
You know, not the start the Suns want, but I don't know if you want to consider this a trap game. You know, end of a road trip, but they've had time to rest. They had basically nearly 3 full days off. So like, I don't think they're tired. They shouldn't be tired. It looks more of like out of rhythm because they've been off for a few days. Does it feel like that to anyone, or do you guys think that they look tired, or like what is it? What's going on? Is it a trap game? Is it the fact that we play the Nuggets next game and they're just looking past this Raptors team, which they really shouldn't? You know, as of right now, ESPN's got them with a 70% chance to win. Before the game, it was like 52-48. It was like basically like right down the middle as far as who they thought was going to win. Dat Homie says, Suns ain't going to keep shooting this poorly. We got Book and Durant. Yeah, but, I mean, let me just tell you this. If you're a Raptors fan and you're betting on the game, or you're thinking about betting on this game, if I told you that Devin Booker was going to have 6 points and only hit 1 bucket in the first half, you'd be like, oh shit, we got this. I'm throwing money on the Raptors. One does not just hold Devin Booker to 6 points and a half. You don't just do that. It's like, this is a really good omen for them. Xavier B said, Raps have 2 defenders. No reason No reason double Book or Durant. Rest of the team will struggle. Jan Paul, what's going on? Said Book has had 2 bad games in a row. And yeah, he wasn't crazy great last game, but didn't he still come away with a nice big juicy double-double, like 28 and 11 or something like that? I mean, I consider that good. Jay says Raps crumble in the fourth. Boy, oh boy, I hope that's true. Chad Wellington said wait until fourth quarter. Scotty shows up. Okay. I mean, if I'm a Raptors fan, I'm feeling good. I'm living high on the hog right now. They look good. You know, I got to be honest, I forget how much of like a built-in problem it is to play the Raptors because they're so long. And it's like, it's just different. If you guys play basketball, you know what I'm talking about. If any of you guys still hoop, when you go in to score, when you go in for a layup and there's length in the lane, they might not block your shot, but they change your shot, and changing your shot a lot of times is just as good as blocking it. I keep forgetting. Miss Sundo says, is Burner out there somewhere? And is he still membershipless? He is. He hasn't been here yet. We haven't seen him yet. Miss Sundo, I hate to bother you. I know you've got a lot on your plate. All right. But do you have any sort of information on when we might get your delicious man back? Because we really need Sundo. We think that we're losing because he's not here. Oh my goodness says the Stars need to step up. Bench is playing better. Yeah, let's take a look at the stats. Let's figure out what's going on here. Take a look-see. Shall we? Here we go. All right. Durant's 1 from 3. That's nice. 13 points, 4 assists. God, I love that. Nurk's got 1 assist for me. I need him to get 3 more in the second half. Gordon 2 for 4. They've only given Gordon 4 opportunities. We need more from Gordon. And I don't mean it like against him. We need to get him set up for more shots. For some reason, Okogie started, and I thought we were past that. I thought we were past that stage in life. But I guess we're not. Miss Sundo says, I literally have no idea when he'll be home, but my guess is 20 to 30 minutes. Dang. Well, hopefully we still have enough time that he can get his good luck going. Will says, Book's playing like shit right now. He is. 1 for 8 is putrid. The only silver lining I can hang on to here is when he has these types of performances, it's normally followed by a good enough second half to make his points respectable. But then when you go back and look at his field goals are still kind of wacky. Like I could see him going like 10 for 25 or some shit like that, you know. We'll see what that ends up. I'll try to remember that prediction. But he does have 3 assists. He does only have 1 turnover. The Suns only have 6 turnovers, which is, you know, it's good for what they used to do. Turnovers are still kind of staying down. Nurk Daddy, by the way, and by the by, 10 points, 5 rebounds. That beautiful dunk on Pirtle just, well, it warmed my heart. It warmed my heart and it filled my pants. You know what I'm saying? Green 42 said, I thought church was just what he called the strip club. Imagine if Sundo was really a degenerate who was at a strip club right now. Unbelievable. Dev says, y'all from Arizona. Yeah, who in the chat's from Arizona? I lived there for a couple of years, but I had to move out. It got too expensive in Phoenix, and I live in Austin, Texas now. Oh my goodness, said Nurk is going for a double-double tonight. I think so. I think what I'd really like is for him to get close to a triple-double, but I don't think he can get the assist. I'd just like a nice, healthy stat line from Nurk if I can get it. Jobin says when Booker and KD watch out, or when they heat up, watch out. Big Mercs in Tucson, Devs in Chandler. Manuel's in AZ. Michael is nice. Yeah, I would hope we got a lot of people. Greed 42 said he takes $100 in singles to church. Just wait till I tell him what you're saying, Green. He's gonna go at you. Jeremy's originally from there. So shout out real quick to everybody who came out last night. We watched a couple of different games last night because they had ramifications for the Suns getting into the tournament. Suns got into the tournament. But there was a lot of people that watched, man. We had a fun stream last night. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting us, even though it wasn't a Suns game. That really meant a lot. We had a lot of fun. And if you guys want us to just cover other games, like, that's not outside the realm of possibility. So just let us know, like, do you want us to cover just like, I don't know, maybe big time games, maybe like, I don't know how that works when you're a Suns channel covering random games. But if you guys will show up to watch it with us, we'll cover them. Like, we'll do more content like that. See here. Dat homie says, I'm from boring Mississippi. Bro, dat homie, I ain't never been to Mississippi. I have never even come close to Mississippi. What is it like there? Jay says, Gabe, you have an Eastern Conference team? So I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska, and so we don't have any pro teams. So usually you just take the teams that your dad or your parents like, right? So my dad is he's from Chicago. So I grew up a Bulls fan in the 90s, a true blue, like blue blood Bulls fan. Like, I truly had claim to that Jordan lineage. That Jordan dynasty was real. It wasn't like, oh, I just like them because I'm a young kid and they're winning. Like, I'm a Bears fan, I'm a Cubs fan, I'm a Blackhawks fan. But so a lot of people watched The Last Dance in the last few years, right? So a lot of people realized what really happened that pushed Jordan out of Chicago early. And my dad explained it to me when I was little like this. He said, Jordan says he won't come back unless Phil Jackson is his coach. Pippen says he won't come back if Jordan doesn't come back. And Rodman's not going to come back if Pippen and Jordan don't come back. So it broke my heart so badly as a kid that I stopped watching basketball for years. And then I got back into watching basketball because of Allen Iverson and Vince Carter. If you guys remember that heyday where they were the faces of the league. Then I moved to Phoenix in like 2008 or maybe, I think it was like 2008. I moved to Phoenix, got introduced to the Suns' 7 seconds or less offense run by Steve Nash and Barbosa and Amari and all of that. And that was what converted me to just be like, okay, I think I'm naturally just becoming a Suns fan because the basketball is so beautiful, you know? But yeah, when I watch the Bulls, like if I think about like who's my Eastern Conference team, I guess it would be the Bulls. But like if the Bulls and the Suns played 100 times, I would want the Suns to win 100 times. Like it don't hurt me at all to watch them lose. So I don't feel like I'm still necessarily a fan. But if I had to pick, it'd be the Bulls. DeAndre Riddle says we need Sundo's positivity. That's true. That would come in handy right now. That would come in handy. K-Dubs lives in Paradise Valley. That's a pretty place. Timothy McDonald. Honestly, Sundo would play Dungeons and Dragons. I think that's a game that's right up his alley. I mean, after Stranger Things, I think we all would give Dungeons and Dragons a shot, right? Miss Sundo plays D&D. Let's go. We got Chandler in the house. We got Flagstaff in the house. No Jay. Sundo does not go to the same church as James Harden and DaBaby. Or is it Lil Baby? Who's the one he hangs out with and gets blitzed with? Did we miss the ending of Sacramento versus Golden State? Yeah, I missed it because I went to the gym, but I won money on that game. I bet on that game and won, so that was cool. Let's see. Michael McEwen says cover the rest of the in-season tournament. That could be a good idea. Fida agrees. Stream all the tournament games or whatever ones you can. Okay, that's a good idea. I'll talk to La Sundo about that. Xavier says Chicago gun violence kept MJ in the gym. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as bad as it is now, but it's always been bad. I got a cousin that got shot point blank in Chicago in his car. They walked up on him and just blasted him through the window. That's like the one time I can remember going to Chicago. I was an itty bitty little baby boy, little baby Gabe, and we went to Chicago for a funeral. Yeah, lazy. Jordan definitely the GOAT. Ain't no question. Yeah, Flagstaff is dope, Ruben. Ben Lippert said, more minutes for the Nigerian ninja. Metu has earned those minutes, Frank. You bald German booger-flicking sack of rat poo. I mean, I don't hate him that much, but I totally agree with the sentiment that Metu needs to be in the game more. I think Metu should... Okay, Goodwin should replace Okogi's minutes for the most part, right? For the most part. And then Metu should soak up some of the minutes left over. Like, I feel like he's proving himself. And he looked so good in the preseason. He's looked so good so far, you know. Jobin said, Gabe, how was your workout last night? Funny question. Funny you should ask, because that was the whole reason I was telling you, I was bringing up, like, thank you guys for hanging out last night. So last night during that stream, and the reason I went to the gym last night, because I was planning on taking an off night, is Sundo baited me, okay? Sundo got me to the point where I now have to stream my live Rec League game next Wednesday. It could be next Monday, could be next Wednesday. Technically, it could be both. But Sundo made an offer I couldn't refuse. He said, if I have my wife live stream my game and then Sundo gets to call the game and make fun of me while I play and miss jumpers and whatnot, that he would do Sundo clause. So I'm taking one for the team. I'm going to stream my live game on Wednesday. And Sundo and at least Romp, probably Tori, they're all three. I'm putting the game back on right now. They're all three going to call my game. So I'm super nervous. So I had to go to the gym to get some shots up so that I'm not embarrassing myself. Booker, pocket pass to Nurk. Kicks it out to Durant. I need this Durant. Damn you! I needed that assist! Fuck!
First time, Andy, the Suns in the last 11 games have trailed at the half.
Yeah, they've really come out of the game.
Man.
And even though they led in second chance points with 16 in that first half.
Yeah, DC, I'm going to get a headband too. I'm going to get a headband, and I'm probably going to wear a cutoff like Booker with jagged edges. Scotty Barnes can't finish over Okogie. Gordon gets the ball from the rebound from Nurk. Gordon gets it down to Durant. Durant tries to get it to Nurk, but it's tipped by the long arm of the Raptors by Barnes out of bounds. Suns get the ball though.
And we've seen open shots. I mean, both teams shot 50% in that second quarter.
Sundo says, but first I need, he said, on my way, but first I need chicken. You know why. I don't know why. Thank you for the assist there, Nurk, and thank you for the bucket, Durant. I have no clue why you, a very classy African-American, would need chicken. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm not drawing any conclusions. Okay? Miss Sundo says, bring her something, though. Gordon! No good. Nurk, can't handle the rebound. Okogie almost pokes it out of Pirtle's hands.
You know, it's interesting. You look at a guy like Jakob Poeltl.
Nope, Diego. Nope. Nope.
Doesn't have great footwork per se.
I don't know anything about racial stereotypes. Booker's slipping off.
Couldn't see what happened.
No! No! Show me. No!
Down on the foot.
His right foot.
Schroeder on the backdoor cuts. Misses the little teardrop. Suns team trainer David Crew actively looking over Devin Booker. Little slip pass to Nurk. Inside the left hand. Left it short. Good one with the rebound. Kicks it out to Gordon, who sticks to three. A much needed 3-point.
No!
To Eric Gordon. And
no! 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 No!
58. Suns within 4.
Okay, so it didn't look like the worst sprain I've ever seen. But it is a sprain. It is a sprain. I mean, he turned that bitch like outways. And the fact that he was crying, I mean, I don't want to say he was definitely crying. I mean, he was hiding his eyes with a towel, and he was grimacing, and he looks really emotionally upset about it. It's not a broken ankle. If it's a ligament, like if he heard a pop and felt a pop, it's going to be minimum 6 weeks. I am miserable. I'm miserable, man. This is... I guess if I'm trying to be really mature about it, I would probably say, who cares about the in-season tournament? We wanted to win it, but the important thing is that all the guys are healthy come the end of the season, right? If we're able to get to where we think this team can truly be by the end of the season, all of this shit will just look like petty nonsense. Silly. You know, Green 42, it's funny you would text that you would message that right now, because that's what was going through my head right now. This is Sundo's fault. The bad luck charm of not being here. Code said hopefully he'll be fine. I don't think there's any version of this that's going to be fine. I just don't think he's going to be fine. I mean, he'll be fine later. And he's back in the locker room again.
Of the game,
well, in-season tournament hype was fun while it lasted. We got Sundo on the line here. Sundo, you are live.
Shot clock was winding down, but we've seen that 3 or 4 times. The Suns get.
Can you hear me?
Great defense.
Andy hung up.
And just unable
Andy hung up.
And with Siakam up top,
Here he
Kevin,
calls again.
He's going to go right. He's going to go right and then pull up. But when he gets
Sundo,
in the
can
lane,
you hear me?
that's when he's going to turn over his right shoulder and look for that turning left over the right shoulder.
Should I not be crying?
This is his second free throw attempt of the game. 14 now, 15 points. Career high.
I don't want more Booker rest.
Far, but going back to Eric Gordon,
I want an in-season tournament title.
His heart rate and pulse rate never seem to change. His facial expressions rarely ever change. Just stays.
I mean, I want the regular title more, but
flows like water.
I just want this team to be healthy,
Coming into
man.
his 16th season, he understands. And being in Houston for so long, he was with the Clippers, and has played with very good players, and now has the opportunity to play with Booker and Durant.
Goodwin thought about the three. Instead, he'll take the drive to the basket, but Jakob Poeltl says no.
Your boy Goodwin just got his shit beat, by the way. Your guy.
Best transition in those turnovers by the Suns in this game so far.
Love to get out and run.
Durant for three, in and out. Ooh, Goodwin with the save, but throws it right to
Kevin's had some
OG.
good shots. He's 5 of 13 from the floor, but he's had several go in and out.
Going to get an offensive foul called on Jakob Poeltl here, so the Suns able to catch a break.
A big block by Poeltl right here.
It's not out of reach yet.
The races, and Schroeder coming up with another big assist with 11.
Suns have not led since way back in the first.
Durant just keeps stoinking threes. Goodwin got a rebound, though.
7 on the shot clock, though.
That's the good news. The good news is KFC. Gordon floater, no good. This team looks defeated mentally, bro.
Suns just misfiring on shots that are normal makes. On the baseline leaner, it's an air ball from Siakam. Suns coming back the other way. J.O. on the drive. Loose ball. Spins into the hands of Big Nurk.
Nurkic just traveled like you wouldn't believe, and they didn't call it.
Yeah. Little dance move down there.
Schroeder got a Kogi on him. Gets it to Barnes. Barnes, screen from Poeltl. Got Nurk on him. He should be able to drive right past him. Crosses him up. Hits the little floater over his head. 8-point lead.
6 points for Barnes. He's 2 of 6 from the field in his 23 minutes.
Goodwin to Nurk to Durant. Durant to the rack. No good. Loose ball foul on Barnes. Shut up, Barnes. You went right over his head, you bitch. I didn't mean that, Barnes. I take it back. I'm mad about Book.
A little pirouette right there, getting the ball to fall. And Scotty Barnes, a couple years ago, was Rookie of the Year. A lot of high hopes on his talent.
Eric Gordon will take a seat. Yuta Watanabe checks back in.
Man. Goodwin, wide open three. Good win!
From Jordan Goodwin.
All right.
I saw him do that the other night against the Knicks. And
what'd you order?
Just one guy off the bench can get things going for the Suns. I think everybody else will follow suit.
Barnes for three. No good. Nurk, rebound. Give us a... I am depressed. I just made a video on Von Sanity slurping Booker and the Suns, talking about how they're going to win the title, or the in-season tournament title. I did say injuries could derail it at any moment, but nobody's going to hear that.
Already with a double-double here tonight. 5th double-figure rebound game in the last 6.
We got all the time in the world. I mean, please. Please. As soon as you get here, we're just going to turn this into a Christ stream.
Chick-fil-A Valley Restaurants will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns charities. Feed the ball, feed the valley. See the impact we're making at Suns.com.
Are we going to get a Sundo eating fried chicken stream? Let's go.
It's just good to see.
Worth it then.
And the centers for Phoenix. They get to the free throw line. They're being aggressive. You can see that the perimeter players are looking to get the ball in their hands.
I haven't seen Burner yet. He's probably hasn't recovered from last night. Siakam to the rack. Kicks it back to Schroeder. Schroeder to Pirtle. No good. Schroeder. Rebound, no good. Durant down to Goat Kogi for the dunk. We're within a point now, Sundo. We're waking up.
Defense right there to get a charge, and Goodwin started it all.
Pirtle to the rack. What a finish by Pirtle. Fouled by Nurk.
Reverse. We're going to get Josh Okogie.
6 minutes.
Outside official, little hip bump.
All right, man.
Pirtle made his move to the basket.
Drive safe. All right, man. You heard it here. We're getting fourth quarter Sundo. Book's still not back on the bench. Pirtle, short air ball, rebounded by Durant.
Missed the free throw, just a 48% free throw shooter.
T-Raw, he just rolled his ankle on somebody.
Durant working on Siakam.
Durant to Goodwin. Contested three. In and out. I mean, it was close. How did Okogie get that rebound? Wonderful no-look pass from Okogie, and Yuta stoinks the layup. I can't believe he missed that. Still Suns ball, though. It got slapped out of bounds.
But look at the rebound and then the pass here in one motion.
Yeah, no look over that right shoulder with both hands, but give credit to the Suns. I mean, they're not backing off. They're getting good shots. They're rattling in and out, and they're staying after it. And the glass is going to be their friend right now. They're out-rebounding Toronto by 9.
And we're right back where we started the season with no Booker and no offensive initiator other than Durant, who's going to get triple teamed. There he misses again. Pirtle shoving Nurk. Shut up, Pirtle. Pirtle is nice, though. I actually really do like Pirtle.
Dribbled in. He's trying to be cautious as he's talking with crew chief Billy Kennedy. Durant got a technical foul earlier in the first
Suave
half.
Monkey says 500 ball for a month, right?
5 of 16 from the
Mac
field,
said Suns should sign Ross. He can get a bucket, right? That's nice, but we need more than a bucket.
Let's swing it over to Amanda with an update.
Trent.
On Book.
Screen from
I
Pirtle.
just heard that Devin Booker rolled
Trent
his
pulls.
foot but the good news is
In and out on the three. Nurk with the rebound. Gets it up to Okogie. Okogie to Durant. He's going to bring the ball. Oh, my God. Is Booker coming back in? Is he coming back in? Nurk for three. Big boy Nurk. Let's go. Let's go, Nurk. Holy shit, Booker's coming back in the game. Oh, my God. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, he is standing. He's trying to come in and...
Took a shot to the forehead there, looks like, as he's trying to shake that one off.
Well, he's trying to come back into the game, but Frankie just sent him back to the bench because we tied. Nurk! Alley-oop to Durant!
Little give and go and a dime coming from Yusuf Nurkic.
I didn't say he's not tough. What? Don't put that on me.
Side to Pirtle.
Well, the Suns are doing a nice job.
I don't know. Are you talking about Diego? Who's waiting to talk to you, by the way.
But Toronto coming down as fast as they can to score.
He's going to make a go of it, but is he going to be right? Is he going to be right when that ankle, swells up tonight?
Able to drive past him. Free throw line extended jumper, no. Well, we're going to get a foul called inside. Devin Booker getting ready to check in. Let's go back and
we'll see
at where the injury occurred.
We'll see.
Just stepped on it.
Comes right down on Schroeder's foot.
Oh, they just showed it again.
With those type of injuries, it was quick.
He's in the game, Sundo.
Back quick, so.
And he stayed on his feet.
Maybe crew got him into the locker room.
Durant to Nurk. Nurk to Durant. Pull it, Durant. Oh, come on. Takes his...
Durant straight away three. No.
Bro, Durant can't buy a bucket. He just missed like his 8th three.
Struggle with a 3-ball so far tonight. 6 of 21.
That's true. That's true. All right, we'll see you soon.
Here's the drive with a spin by Barnes. Gary Trent Jr.
3 for the Raptors.
Help out. He's their best 3-point shooter.
His third 3-point hit. To underscore your point, he's in double figures with 11.
Durant. Hand checked by Barnes. No, timeout from the Raptors. No, sorry, timeout for Phoenix.
Make sure they reestablish the defense.
Oh, boy. How do you guys feel about Booker coming back into the game? You know? Is anybody worried? Because I'd like to make a prediction right now. He may finish this game, but I don't think there's any shot in hell he plays against the Nuggets. And I don't know if he's going to be ready to play in the tournament. We'll see. But you guys know how cautious they are with these injuries. I mean, won't it be funny that Beal will probably be coming back and Book might have to sit? Diego said, Gabe, have you ever not been dramatic? No. No. Not in my whole life. Fit is excited about the prospect of a Sundo fried chicken stream. We all should be. Wannikin said heavily wrapped ankle. Mac said rest Book the last 5 minutes. He probably needs to keep playing on it, you know? Lazy Squatch says, why are you so negative? I'm being negative because I play basketball. I've sprained my ankle. I know what it feels like. I know the recovery process. Booker may be a superhuman, but he's not that superhuman. His ankle is going to swell tonight. It's going to swell up. And then he's going to show up, and they're going to test his ankle, and they're going to be like, it's swollen, Devin. You're the face of the franchise, Devin. You're our heart and soul, Devin. We can't risk you running out there with a swollen ankle, because when your ankle is swollen and your ankle is tender, let's say it's your right foot, because I think it's his right foot. Your right foot's fucked up. Well, that means that you're going to start bearing your weight and your load, your weight load on your left leg. So what happens? Your left knee is now in danger. Your left calf is now in danger. You don't want, and his ankle is in danger. If you play with a sprained ankle, your ankle is just, it's begging for you to sprain it again. It's so ready to sprain. The slightest bump, this jumping and landing with no one around you can hurt your ankle because it's not 100%. That's why I'm negative. It is what it is. Like, we need to be prepared. If he's able to just keep going, that's great. That's great. Shut up, Gary.
Better understanding of what they want and need from him offensively.
Michael said Epsom salts will clear that sprain up. Yeah, I hope. I hope. Booker to Durant.
To make the defense pay even more.
And you like the way Kevin
Durant back to Book for 3. No good. Yuta with the rebound, though. Yuta gets that putback. Swatted, my God. Ooh, Booker gets on the ground for the ball. Nice. Can't get it. Barnes into the corner to Gary Trent Jr. for 3. It rattles out. Get it. Eubanks loses it. Precious. Back to Siakam. Back to Trent. Trent. Back to Siakam in the paint. Sorry, that's Barnes. Barnes finishes nicely with the left hand.
That was a big possession for the Raptors as far as they hustled after that. You know, that 50-50 ball, we saw that a lot in the first half where the Suns were coming.
Book standing down in the corner.
Suns have just not been able to.
Durant step through. Oh, shit! He missed the midi, but Eubanks caught it off the rim and jammed it home. Let's go. Shadow, I will admit, Yuta has looked bad since coming back. I mean, he had his moments, but he looks bad tonight. Yuta looks bad tonight. Still rusty. Siakam smokes a layup. Durant takes a big boy bump from Barnes. Barnes, what are you questioning, bro? You just ran straight into him and let him run into you. Relax. It's a foul.
Now, Devin Booker came up with that rebound and gets the pass.
Apple says KD needs a few days off. I think he needs a few days on. I think he needs to be playing more so he can get his rhythm back, you know?
Nobody blocks him out. puts it in. But off that rebound that Booker had, he outletted to Durant, and Booker just kind of gingerly
Gordon to Eubanks. Eubanks to Book. Book kicks it to Yuta. Yuta to KBD. KD's out of the game now.
You can see those long arms. Siakam just continue to try to
KBD to the rack, losing his dribble. I mean, just hideous. I mean, that was the ugliest possession by KBD I've ever seen him do. That was disgusting. Siakam gets his own rebound. Oh, Swatanabe! Let's go. Malachi gets it back. Shoots the corner or elbow three. No good. Achua boxed the shit out of Yuta. I mean, I think he fouled Yuta, but it is what it is. He's being more physical. He gets that rebound. Suns back to a 5-point deficit. Booker whips it into the corner to KBD. Why are we running our offense through KBD right now? They're leaving him open for a reason.
And the other thing off that drive, the Suns not getting back. They got back too deep. They allowed Siakam go deep into the lane rather than trying to stop him around the top of the key or at the free throw line.
I think you're right. My goodness, Booker's definitely not his normal self right now. How could he be? But it's crazy he's out there gutting it out. I love it.
No, it's interesting, Andy. I'm not sure what it is about Toronto. Of course, you start with the team first. They've always
big time, Nick.
Iteration of this club.
I agree.
As long as some of the teams of the past, but the
free throws are good. 78-81.
Last 5 trips.
Can't believe the ESPN Gamecast is behind this stream. It's wild. Siakam to Malachi Flynn. Flynn to the rack. Kicks it back to Achua. Achua to the rack. Stopped by Metu. But they're going to call a foul on Metu. Metu is beside himself, but I'll wait to see what happens in the replay to decide.
Now they get the drive to the basket, and Metu is there.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Metu put his arms forward to try to block it, if he would have went straight up, would have been good. I know, Classy. Hopefully we get him soon. He said probably by the start of the fourth.
Had a career high 9 points per game last season.
Precious first free throw is precious.
And he's been under 9 points in 9 of the 12 games so far this year. It has 8 tonight, along with 8 rebounds. So an active body. Again, 6'8", 225. Feels like they've got 9
free throws good for Precious. 2 in a row. 5-point lead. Hopefully the Suns can close the lead just a little bit here. Eubanks trying to set a screen on Barnes. Waves him off. Book gets it back to Gordon. Gordon to the rack. Gordon lefty lay-in is good. I love that he can still go to the rim, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, Eric's so strong once he gets
Malachi back to Siakam. Siakam down to Barnes. Barnes to the rack.
Whistle and a foul. They'll call side out foul on Chimezie.
No good, but he's going to the line. KBD with the foul. Just going to give him these points right back, I suppose, folks.
Too, with Gordon at the point right there because it allows Booker.
What is going on with this? Oh, I'm just far behind. That's what it is.
All the way to the basket.
My phone's all paused because I was talking to Sundo.
I think Rogel trying to get an explanation from.
Fitta said, Gabe, I'll bet you 5 horsemen you don't score more than 10 points on stream. Oh, man. I don't want to put any more pressure on myself. I'm already nervous enough as it is to play on stream. I low-key hope nobody watches that stream next Wednesday.
13 of 16 tonight, 81%.
Barnes
made free throw.
Gets the free throw. 5-point lead. The Suns just cannot tie it. Book bringing it up.
7 free throws in this third quarter.
Pushing the lead. Back to
oh my gosh, Book getting challenged hard by Barnes. Pick and roll with Eubanks. Gets it back to Gordon. Gordon to the rack. Oh my God, Gordon got that layup pinned. Pinned on the backboard. These guys' defense is crazy. I'm not going to cap,
A
man.
lot of frustrations right now.
Their defense is crazy. Vogel about to get teched up.
Frank is incensed at what he
He
feels
hates
has
these
been
refs' performance tonight.
A number of drives to the basket tonight, not just by Kevin Durant or Devin Booker, but we've seen Yuta Watanabe.
Justice, I'm talking about real life.
Gordon.
Sundo made a deal with me that if I live stream my rec league game and let him and Torrey call it and give my teammates nicknames and clown me when I miss shots and turn the ball over, that he'd give us Sundo clause on the Christmas game versus the Mavs. So I got to do it.
How about that?
Don't tune in, okay? No shot for the Suns here at the end of the third quarter. Suns are down 6 points. Booker's trying to talk some sense into these refs. And Suns are down bad right now. 80-86. Booker was ice cold before he got injured, and now he's out there playing, but he's playing gingerly. I don't even know why they're letting him play. I know people are mad at me for being disappointed about that, but it is what it is, man. I want to protect this man. We got to have that in our minds that we can go all the way this year. You know. DC said, Gabe, are you a Kevin Love type of player, or do you get down like Eubanks? Man, I don't even want to say anything. It's just gonna put more pressure on me. Like I'm the third. I'll tell you this: I'm the third option on my team. Okay, not the first option, not the second. You guys will really like our first option. Our first option is he plays a lot like Devin Booker. It's pretty impressive. Sundo,
the third option on his team.
I am. I'm happy to be the third option. Ivan says, Gabe, what kind of car do you drive? Well, let me tell you, Ivan. I drive me dream car, and I'm actually pretty happy about that.
Green car, he says.
I've got a Challenger. Dodge Challenger Scat Pack with 485 horsepower there, Sundo. 485. All right? It's beautiful. It's silver.
Tell everybody else, keep telling everybody how small your junk is.
Because my dick is tiny. So I had to get some horsepower to make up for it. That's how it works. Yeah, 485 horsemen.
I am so sick of Norton antivirus.
That homie said Sundo jump scared me. So when I popped your picture up and you were really there, it was like a scary movie.
I'm logged into Suns Valley, so it's like, are you traveling right now?
Oh man, what's up, Buzzy?
So Booker came back in.
He did. He hasn't done anything since he's come back in, but it is what it is.
Purtle.
You know.
Yeah.
We're back. Game's back.
Yeah, they had gotten
Suns miss. Flynn's got it. Kicks it to Trent. Trent to the rack. Left-handed layups, no good. Booker with the rebound. Book talking to the ref on the way up the court.
Give me a bop.
Okay, I'll pause it when the shot goes up just so we know for sure. Metu to the rack. Shoots!
Metu to the rack. Shoots.
Good, baby. Let's go.
That's my guy.
Told you. My guy.
That's my
guy. Your guy is Goodwin. Trent to the rack. Actually stops and pulls up outside the free throw line and connects. What a shot. Booker, screen from Eubanks. Kicks it. Stolen. But luckily, they turn it right back over. Incoming Goodwin. Who's Goodwin coming in? He's coming in for Gordon.
Pretty good job taking care of the basketball in the second half.
Here we go.
Sundo stuffing his face.
Last night.
So what'd you order? I couldn't hear.
7 turnovers in their loss
bucket?
to Brooklyn.
I just ordered the wraps.
106. A Toronto team that's out of the in-season tournament.
Eubanks, top of the key, trying to get it to somebody. Gets it to Goodwin. Goodwin push. Oh! Bro, that's his second moving mid-range today. He hit a really nice one baseline. My guy Goodwin, though, not your guy. Trent to Barnes. Barnes to Precious. Precious with the precious travel will take it. Look at that. You get here and we start catching up.
Just as the shot clock expires.
Coincidence?
Yeah, using that screen by you.
I think not.
Enough space to get that shot off. Trying to draw a foul.
Riddle says, thank God Sundo is here. Literally, thank God.
He looked at the other end of the floor to see the shot clock. So great floor awareness.
Book.
Booker gets it back.
Mid-range. Woo, finally hits. We needed it, Sundo. 86. 88. Uh-oh. Wide. Oh.
It's been the story. The Suns have gotten within 2, within 3. And then the Raptors come down and knock down a 3.
Suns go under a screen.
Made 3s on the night.
Scotty Barnes just slaps it.
Book gives up his dribble, looking for
Book to Eubanks. Eubanks bullies. Can't finish. Barnes. Let's get Nurk back in the game now. Thank you, coach. Barnes almost walked into another open 3. He's feeling it. Barnes to the rack. And one. Gets a 3 the old-fashioned way.
Sundo, look at you saving the get out of here.
Rel 2 Sturdy says, where's KD? Buzzy says, Gabe, 200 likes to crown a new horseman. What are we at, Sundo? We can't even be close, right? We're at 143. Guys, if we can get to 200 likes, we're getting a new free membership passed out. Help us out. There's so many more people watching than likes. We can get 200 like that if we want it. Goodwin crossing up, gets it back to Book. Book, this is a good time for you to start getting hot. Book. Fouled by Barnes. Barnes has a lot of fouls. What is that, 4? That's got to be 4 fouls.
155. We just jumped up a whole 10. Let's keep going.
See, I'm saying we can do it. Just hit that like. Sundo's here. There's no reason to withhold likes. I need to go ahead and take me testosterone pills real quick because I'm a old 36-year-old. No, but you lose the ability to.
Gabe has low T confirmed.
You lose the ability to, create as much testosterone once you hit 35. So that's why Pop is on TRT. Oh my God, alley-oop. The offensive rebounds are killing us. Suns are down 10, bro. I just don't know if we're going to be able to get this back. Something wrong with the clock. Boiled Goose ref says something's wrong with the clock.
Come on, we have 168 likes. Come on, 32 more.
There's the cross-court pass.
Take over for a second. I'm going to go grab some water.
Nobody blocking him out.
Base Diop back to Goodwin. Goodwin gets a pick from Eubanks. Goodwin drives. Tries to alley to Eubanks. Eubanks comes down with it. Puts up the layup, misses, but baits Diop with the tip in.
Nice job following up on that, but give Toronto credit right now in this game. They've done a good job keeping
Barnes
the Suns out of the paint, even though the Suns are missing
Trent.
those 3-point shots. They haven't been able to get inside.
Oh my gosh, the freaking Raptors hit another 3. Frank finally calls the timeout. Look at Drake.
From distance. An 11-2 Toronto run.
11-2 Toronto run base. Most of them are 3s, dog.
Keep an 11-point lead.
You see exactly, like we're just trading 3s for 2s at this point.
The way we're winning this game is via buzzer beater, I feel like. Don't you? I mean, we gotta get in here, play way harder than they are down the end of this game, which is possible because they could let up a little bit, right? Because they've got a comfortable lead and they're not as, pressured as we are to score.
What are you talking about? Diego.
What do you say? Is he still trying to claim that he can change and become a better man? Fiddle wants to see that chicken. I want to see that chicken.
It's terrible.
You should have went to Popeyes, bro. What are you doing going to KFC?
The closest Popeyes is 42 minutes away. So no, I wasn't going to go to Popeyes.
That's understandable.
Beat says go to church. Hey,
Pac-Man says just put in the bench and call it quits.
Hey,
I'm not ready for that. I want to get a good run here, you know?
My dog is ridiculous.
Skittling around the place?
No, he wants my food.
Of course he does. Which dog?
The big one.
He's like, hey, man, let me holler at you for a second.
Man, it's like, bro, he acts like I'm starving a nigga. He's like, oh, man, that smell good, boy. I don't get no. What did Miss Sundo get? She's on her way to go get Dairy Queen because the food's so bad.
Really?
Oh.
Well, I can't tell you how much anxiety I have about next Wednesday, man.
2 out of 3 on the road, and try to.
If I play bad,
you can always not do it.
Thanks to Mountain America Credit.
I want Sundo clause.
Into the game breakdown.
You can always not do it.
Work to be done.
No, I want Sundo clause.
Toronto as they trail by 11. Kevin Durant.
You can always let your pride prevent you from having Sundo clause.
Nurk to Durant. Durant mid-range. Thank you! Thank you, Durant. They took Book out, bro. I'm sure he'll come back with like 4 minutes left. They're going to give him a little bit of a rest. Play defense! For the love of God, thank you. Now score. Durant to Goodwin. Goodwin over to Gort. Back to Nurk. Over to Durant. Durant pulls. Finally hits a 3. Let's go. He's been missing everything tonight, bro. Yeah, timeout Raptors. Guys, hit that like button for your Suns. They're doing it. Immediately got that lead down to 6.
They've seen this movie before.
Just the poise shot.
Dang, Beat's really on the prowl here.
What do you say? Oh, he's prowling.
Don't
get too crazy, Beats. Come on. All right, Beats. That's it. It's too, you're going full Tory Jones, Beats.
We need that. We need that.
No, we don't. We do not need people being banned for saying that the Suns suck.
Nah, we need that. We need somebody to stand up to Mac Mac.
No, this is because
it was just for 10 seconds.
All right. All right. So it's an official warning, Beat. Because here's the thing. I don't want us to be soft. I don't.
You said official warning.
I don't want our chat to be like, you have to be nice to the Suns or else you. No, we ain't like that. Okay, there's something in America called freedom of speech, Sundo.
Oh no!
And as long as you're not being hateful, here's the things that are off. Go ahead.
Diego's like, give me Beats wrench.
Give him Beats what?
He says, give me Beats wrench. Now that could be taken multiple ways.
I just don't want to block people or mute people because they're saying how they feel if it's negative. You can be negative.
Code, where did that come from? I'm not the one doing this.
Whoa, Code. Well, I mean, your nickname is Third Reich Sundo, so he's not completely.
Relax. By the way, we have 188 likes, so we're 12 away from 200.
Nick said, Beats, put Gabe on a timeout for talking back to you.
Yeah, put Gabe on a timeout.
I'm not even in there on that account. I highly doubt he can put Suns Valley Podcast on a timeout.
6 away. So that's literally his 5th timeout. Don't worry, Beat.
Yeah, Beat is just abusing.
Let's go, Beat. Don't worry, Beat. I got your back. Don't let this 64th% black tell you what to do.
I'm 164th black.
Opportunity to get a win, and this is a team that is hungry to beat the Lakers.
Diego's really playing this whole "I'm a changed man now" shtick.
I know he really is trying to.
We ain't falling for it.
What if Diego actually showed up to my church? You know how wild that would be.
It'd be horrifying.
A
charge! Let's
Metu
go!
draws a charge. What a grown man.
As the passer had jumped and Metu got his feet planted.
Metu.
Who said we didn't need minutes? We got Metu minutes.
Yep. Miss Sundo says, I don't know if I can accept that apology. Oh my God. Nurk tried to get it to KD, but Scotty Barnes cut him off and he couldn't get around him. Durant's arguing how is that not a foul? But I think it was just good defense, to be honest.
I mean, it probably was. 198, 2 more likes.
Please no. Thank you, God. Metu with the rebound.
Schroeder?
Yes. And he's been dicing
his
us.
ugly ass from anywhere.
Metu into the corner to Goodwin. Goodwin down to no. Slapped out of bounds by
back
Schroeder.
around.
Yeah.
201 likes. Here we go.
201 likes. Let's go. Buzzy, I think, is going to give out a membership. I don't see Burner, though.
I'm busy. Busy.
Jr. will take a seat. Siakam leads the Toronto scoring attack.
Blazers for Life said, pay up.
7 rebounds as well. Durant on the backdoor cut.
Durant to the rack
What
with
a
the
backdoor
dunk.
cut.
Let's go.
What a backdoor
95-99. Let's
cut.
get it going. Let's go. I want a clutch win.
Homie gives.
That homie. Baby Molo.
Let's go.
Horseman.
Thank you, Dat homie. I can't believe it went to Malo.
Me too, bro. That's crazy.
Barnes. Really nice move from
Mezzi.
Barnes. Got him up in the air. Thank you, Dat homie, for making another.
Horseman.
4 points in the paint, just 2 points over what they averaged.
Ooh, a floater from Goodwin.
For the finish.
My guy.
My guy.
My guy.
My guy.
My guy Goodwin.
My guy.
He's been so invaluable back-to-back games at 14 points.
Barnes, little snatch back behind the back. Got Nurkic, going to take him off the drib. Kicks it into Siakam in the corner for 3. No good. Barnes gets the rebound. Kicks it right back to Siakam with the... misses the layup, but tips his own layup in.
Can we get a box out?
No. They've had so many offensive rebounds, dude. Goodwin. Don't do it. Gets it to Nurk. Nurk to Durant. Durant, quick move. Fouled. Was going to Euro and get to the rack.
Man. But first things first, Diego, you can stop asking.
And the little head fake.
Bum.
Going like he's going to come up.
Well, what does he got to do to show you that he's changed?
He's not like an abusive boyfriend who just got caught.
Got caught cheating. I ain't going to cheat no more. I learned my lesson. Nurk, back to Durant. Durant's feeling it a little bit more now. Kicks it over to Book. 5 minutes left and Book's back in the game. Durant got OG on him. Tough fade. Fuck you, Pirtle. Stop fouling him. Bro, he is... Did you see Nurk posterize him like Shaq?
I did not.
Oh, baby.
Team foul. Suns with just 1 team foul.
Oh, baby. I just tweeted it. For whatever reason, it didn't go through earlier. I recorded it and tweeted it. Nurk almost got a swipe through. They didn't want to give it to him, so he dribbled out of it, thankfully. Come on, Durant. We need something clutch. Big 3. Oh, no. Good! Heavily contested. Oh, sorry, Barnes.
Barnes with 19 points.
Their hair is too similar for me. Siakam blocked off the backboard by Nurkic. Gordon to Durant. Durant to the rack. And one! Runner to the left side with his right hand. Let's go.
Wow, and Frank Vogel just realizing that he didn't get the continuation.
They didn't give him the continuation. Bro, that's literally a Vegas call, bro. That is like the 15th Vegas call of the game.
It is.
It really is, bro. I guarantee you all the money was on the Suns, so they wanna cook us. Durant with the step through. Step through floater. We got the 2 points, but that should have been a 3-point play. Hoed by the refs. Hoed by Lil Richard and Boiled Goose ref.
Lil Richard, bro.
Such a rarity.
Pirtle to Barnes. Sorry, OG. OG Mitty is ugly and no good. Nurk, good box out, gets the rebound, gets it up to Gordon. We need something now, Gordon. Gets it to Durant. Screen from Nurk. Gets a pass to Nurk. That would have been so pretty, Nurk. He tried. He tried to be aggressive. Thank you. No, not another offensive rebound. I'm going to rip my dick off. God.
Scotty Barnes with a huge offensive
hilarious.
He's got 21.
We've been spoiled. Exactly what it's been like all game. But I do have to be honest. We've been spoiled by this 7-game win streak.
I thought it was 8.
Could be an 8-game win streak. I can't remember at this point, but
Chad Williams says Barnes manhandling these Americans. Isn't Barnes from America though?
Doesn't
really
mean
just
he,
American
doesn't mean
on
he
American
isn't handling
crime.
Americans, you know?
American on American crime.
That's true, Fitta. It'd be difficult. It'd be like but like plucking an eyelash, you know? Buzzy says the Suns are going to lose their winning streak. Think so. I really do think so. It doesn't.
TC, chill, TC.
Like, doesn't this? What he's?
I know where he's getting ready to go with it. Chill,
bro. Don't you feel like this has the feel of we dug ourselves a little too big of a hole to be able to come back?
Yeah.
We would need the Raptors to just lose it. You know, we would need them to just do nothing the rest of these 3 minutes. And they're doing too much, bro. They're getting all kinds of offensive rebounds.
That puts the Suns into the bonus with 3:25 to go.
Yeah, a lot of fresh legs.
Into the bonus.
The difference in this game is poorly as the Suns are shooting the basketball. They're shooting 42%. Yes, the Toronto Raptors are shooting 46%, but it's only the 2 threes more that they have made than the Suns.
Free throw is good. Back to a 5-point deficit.
The #1 most dependable mass market brand, 3 years in a row by J.D. Power.
Pac-Man says, why are they playing Book? He's hurt. Frank is so stupid. I mean,
perfect from the line.
It's a tough line, tough line to walk there.
11 of his 30 come here in the fourth.
I think I agree with you, though. I think Book should be out. This game doesn't have any real ramifications. Barnes to the rack. No good. Durant with the rebound. Let's go. Off to the races. Durant crosses up. Siakam gets it to Gordon. Back to Durant.
Shooting space there on the hand of Eric Gordon.
Book is literally a decoy. Durant to the rack. Tough midi. No way. No good. Nurk slaps it out of bounds. Oh, my God. They're going to say it's off of Siakam.
That's a crazy call.
It is.
That's a crazy call.
I think that's Raptors ball.
Yeah, Nurkic keeping that ball alive and knocking it off Toronto's foot. They're going to switch it.
They switched it. I think that's the right call, man.
It definitely was the right call.
Nurk slapped the shit out of that ball.
Suns coaching staff trying to get a look at it, but not enough evidence there apparently to.
Schroeder to Siakam. Handoff to Barnes. And by that I mean OG. Their hair is tricky. Uh-oh. Nice.
Good defense by
Book.
Book. I said Book.
Look at Book. Look at Burke, like, struggling to get up the court. He's so close. No, Kogi. Nurkic working on Pert. Drop step, Nurk.
Ooh. Drop step.
He did that earlier, and Pirtle went flying to the ground, and he banged out with one hand harder than I've ever seen him dunk.
Drop stepper badge.
Yep. And back down Punisher. No, shit! That was such a heavily contested three. How the fuck did he hit that? Like, that is impressive. That is impressive. Durant, spin move, gets into the paint, fade away, short. I mean, you knew it was short second it came off of his hand, bro. Second they got it off of his hand. Barnes in the mid-range, slowing it down wisely, wasting some clock because the clock is on their side. Pick and roll with Pirtle. Still running the clock down. 8 seconds, 7 on the shot.
Look at Book. Watch Book walk.
Crosses up Durant, almost gets ripped. Misses the floater. Suns ball. What were you saying now?
Watch Booker. Oh, they called a foul.
On the rebound attempt. And remember, Toronto doesn't have any challenges left available.
No, and Toronto was coming up with the ball. They thought
I didn't see it. I don't think I really saw a foul, but okay.
Here's the deal, Katie. What did Katie shoot? Because he has 30 points.
Yeah, guys. It's a situation where it's his first game back out of like missing 3 games. Like, come on, you know.
11 of 29. Yeah, that is pretty brutal though.
He's gonna be rusty. Sometimes he's not. Okogie has to shoot the free throws. All right, he hit the first.
Go back and show you where the foul is. You can see the push.
Okay, yeah, Siakam shoved him.
Just barreling over the back of Josh Okogie.
Please hit this for me, bro. Please hit this for me. Hits.
Boy, the Suns have been on point tonight from the free throw line, and they have needed
to
be 22 of 23.
Please, Schroeder. Do something stupid. Suns down 3 with over a minute to go. Schroeder coming off of a Pirtle screen. Pump fakes, gets it back to Scotty Barnes. Working on Okogie. Kicks it back door. Let's go, Nurk! Let's fucking go, baby!
Nurk.
Let's go! Booker to Durant. We need something from you, Durantula. Shut these cucks in the chat up. Kicks it back to Book. Book deep 3! No!
He's Nurk. Come on, man. Get up. We Book sold. Everybody calm down.
Schroeder gets a screen from Pirtle. Drives under the basket. Still got the ball. He's going to try to drive Nurk. It's too fast. He's just too fast for Nurk. That's not where Nurk shines, man.
Look at Drake not knowing who to cheer for. His boyfriend Kevin Durant or his best friend Kevin Durant.
He loves Booker
or his
too.
home team. You know what I'm saying? Remember that one time when Kevin Durant tore his Achilles and he was like all crying on the floor?
Yeah. Oh my God,
oh man, I remember that, dude. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Now the Suns have to get a bucket and play the free throw game. I'm just not surprised Book didn't hit that. He was already ice cold. He was like Gucci Mane, so icy to start and until he got injured, and then he didn't ever get hot after being injured. They're bringing Goodwin in the game, I think, for defensive purposes. Gordon's out. No, Gordon's in too. So Goodwin in instead of Okogie. Probably because they trust Goodwin a little bit more as a shooter, as they absolutely should. Crazier things have happened, Ruben. I do think the Raptors are going to win this game, but crazier things have happened.
Suns trying to close a 5-point gap here with 24.4.
Booker inbounding. Cross court to Durant for a 3. Back iron brick, and that's just been the type of the games the Suns have been playing tonight, man.
Boy, it's just been that kind of night.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of 8 for Kevin Durant, and really they don't.
It's rough.
As big and athletic as Toronto.
I can't be mad at him. Are you?
They still can't block.
What, Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
That was a good look.
Good open looks as most of the Suns have in this game.
Sort of thing happens when you're injured, you know. When you're injured, you're coming back from injury. Booker's injured, and the Raptors played a really good game. The Raptors played really good.
Here's how I look at it, bro. Like, Booker's not permanently injured. Booker's not injured really bad. He's gonna get some rest on it. It'll be okay.
I don't think we see him versus the Nuggets, bro.
Oh, we're definitely not gonna see him versus the Nuggets.
Right.
This first game back will be on Tuesday or Monday.
Looked like he got scratched behind the ears.
I think
we have this game, and then we have a back-to-back. So I think we have a Friday and a Saturday game, and then we have a one-day rest until the tournament.
I think
I promise you, he's not playing those 2 games.
Yeah, I think he'll be back on the tournament at earliest.
Yeah, he ain't playing those 2 games.
If the Lakers get lucky again and don't have to face Booker in an in-season tournament game, that's going to be upsetting as a Laker hater.
I just want to know why everybody's blaming Booker. Buzzy's blaming Booker. People are saying Booker, so why are we blaming
Here's
Booker?
what I don't know.
Tried to play?
Here's what I don't know. So think about that comment, you know, that sort of thing. Think about that sort of attitude, and think about the attitude we were seeing early in the season when we were losing, and people are like, you know, all the super negative things. I don't know if it's over emotion,
37%. Like I say,
if it's young people saying those things that don't have experience yet, or if they're just doing it because it elicits a reaction in the chat. I can't figure it out.
Green 42, yeah, it's my fault. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, I mean,
16
I'm not blaming
seconds.
Booker. The dude tried to play. Like, I'm more happy that he's actually, you know, or like super long term.
That we know of. I mean, nice pass
playing,
by
bro.
Book, and Goodwin smokes the layup. Suns just could not get it done tonight, folks. They just couldn't do it.
It's fine. Win some, you lose some. I don't know, everybody's freaking out. We can't keep overreacting to one loss, right? Like, you got to take these games one game at a time. Now, it does think that we got to play the Nuggets on Friday. That's just going to be a dog walking without Book.
Yeah, with no Book, that's going to be pretty rough, right? That's going to be,
especially since they're not making the tournament. Or did they make the tournament? Did the Rockets end up? No, they're not making it since they didn't make the tournament. So,
man, I got the stats pulled up. Let me pull them up a little bit bigger here so we can get into this post-game show. Let me have you take a look at the stats and tell me what you think.
Want to know?
How do you feel about this loss, man?
I didn't watch the whole thing, so I can't give you a loss in context. But if I can give you like how do I feel, like, bro, we had a good win streak. Like, let's not be selfish. Like, we had a really good win streak. Like, this team completely gave us a good slew of games that, you know, we needed, of course. So I'm not gonna be sitting here and get mad because we lost the game. I'm just really not going to. Now, as far as the context of the game, I didn't get to watch it. I have to take your word for it because I didn't get to, you know, watch the entire thing. I know Booker 2 of 12 is not good for 8 points, you know, but him being hurt,
his ankle had nothing to do with it. I promise you, he was. No,
I know. I know he wasn't good beforehand, and so I mean, you can put, you know, the first part of the performance on him. Durant also being 11 of 30, that's not good either.
Right.
You wasted a good Nurkic game again. This is usually how it goes, right? Nurkic has a double-double, 14 rebounds, 19 points, 6 assists, 2 blocks. You have a great Nurkic game, and you ruined it. Again, this is the last time Nurkic had a good game. We've ruined it. Maybe he should just stop having good games. That's the curse.
Right?
That's the curse. He just needs to stop having double-double type games. Yuta 0 for 5. That's not good.
Yuta looked terrible, bro. And you know how much we both love Yuta, but truth is the truth. He just doesn't look
Coach
right.
has said it. Live by the 3, die by the 3. Yeah, that's true. Look, man, sometimes when you have a high emotional moment like we did against the Knicks last game, like you have games like this. It's usually how it goes. And so, Bud got hurt, whatever. He wasn't playing well before he got hurt. KD wasn't playing well. It's his first game back. You just have games like this. We'll just wrap it up, go home, play the Nuggets. We'll probably, not play them without Book. But, we'll see how that goes. Our schedule coming up. Let me look this up real quick.
I think you said it perfectly, man. It's just we're spoiled with that winning streak. The Raptors are better than people think, and I think shout out to the Raptors. I don't want to take anything away from the way they played. They are
always
long
like the Raptors.
And defensively frustrating.
Yep.
And
they did this to us last year.
Yes, but as far as things that played against the Suns, the Raptors played against them, and the Raptors did good. Obviously, they shot well. They shot better than us. They played harder defense. They cooked us on the boards. And then you just can't really afford, if you're the Suns, to have a cold Booker game and a cold Durant game at the same time. Bro, when's the last time that we've had that? It doesn't really happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something that I can even really remember the last time that we had a bad Booker game and a bad Durant game, but you got that tonight and you still almost overcame. What happened?
Right. Gary just says y'all should rest Book, KD, Beal, Yuta, Nurk, Grayson, Metu, and KBD until the playoffs. I'm sick. Just rest the whole team. Get the G League team. We have Denver on Friday, and we have Memphis on Saturday. That's our back-to-back at home, and then we go to the Tuesday. So we actually get a good amount of rest until that tournament game. So that's great news. Tuesday the 5th at 9 p.m. Of course it's at 9 p.m. Gotta love it.
9 p.m. versus the Nuggets.
Yes. Jackson Harwood,
Friday.
you all
You'll
been good. We all good. We've been here for a while. No, the Tuesday game. For a while, I thought I would lift the spirit up a little bit. BTW, Cam Johnson, the GOAT. Man, I miss Cam Johnson. Don't talk about him, nigga. Trying to hear that. But no, the Tuesday game against the Lakers, the first tournament game, is at 9 p.m. in LA. I hate those late games like that. T asks, is Booker back with the Kardashian? No, he's not.
He played like it tonight. That's actually really funny. He actually legitimately, that was like a Kendall Jenner game. Him and Kendall are fighting sort of game. But guys, welcome into, I got Sundo covered up. There we go.
Good job,
Beautiful.
Gabe.
Beautiful. Welcome into Suns Valley halftime show. Halftime? That's how out of sorts I am, bro, after this loss. I'm thinking it's halftime. Post-game show. Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Can we talk about Metu for a minute?
I was going to say your boy Goodwin had a good game. 4 for 8.
Yeah, Goodwin
I'll take
and Metu.
that.
Like, I know we didn't have Little, but I mean, I just feel like the player that, like, I hate to say this, but Yuta is kind of playing his way out of
the rotation
minutes.
God damn it. Why'd you have to say it?
I just feel like he is. Like, Bates Diop didn't get a whole lot of minutes, but Bates Diop's been out playing him. Metu came in. Metu's been out playing him. Yuta's just been playing himself out. He might play himself to the bottom of the rotation.
Or he's still rusty because he's coming back from that injury. This is like,
maybe,
what, his second game
possibly.
back?
Possibly. Back. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. like you still got to hit shots, bro. So
If
like
Kevin Durant can be rusty from 3 after a few games off, I think
Code
Yuta
said it
can
best,
be,
bro. I feel like that's what he's getting ready to become.
What? What did he say?
Our better version of Landry Shamet, where when he's great, he's great, and when he's bad, it's gonna be really bad. Like, you know how we used to get those Shamet runs? We're like, oh my gosh, Shamet, if he can put it together, he's great. And then
yeah, but Yuta doesn't take trick shots every time. Yuta doesn't do unlimited Julian Newman dribble moves into step back fadeaways when he could just catch and shoot wide open. You know what I mean? He's much more of a catch and shooter, not a try to create.
Better. I mean, on athleticism, sure, but I don't know if Shamet was a better shooter.
It hurts. Stop talking about Yuta. It hurts.
I'm just saying, his role is real simple. You stand in the corner and shoot threes whenever Book and Durant are in. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. And now he's not doing that. So, I mean, he might be playing about some minutes.
What's Yuta shooting on the year from 3? That'll help us decide.
They said 39% field goal percentage.
That's field
on
goals.
The year from. I mean, that's part of it.
But threes specifically. That's his role, is to spread the floor.
He's shooting 38%.
That's really good. That's good. He's shooting 38% from 3, and he looks terrible. Like, he's playing terrible. We can tell he's playing terrible. Good Yuta is up to, like, honest to God, upper 40s. Upper 40s. Well, see,
all I'm saying is the way he's been playing now, he's starting to play himself out of rotation, especially with Nasir Little on the trending up, Metu now trending up because Metu's looked good the last 3 games. Goodwin trending up because Goodwin's look good, and Bates Diop's getting more minutes. Yuta's playing himself to the bottom of that rotation of players. Like, I would say you need to flip him and Bates Diop's minutes. Bates Diop should have the 18, 16 minutes, and Yuta should have the 10, 13.
That's fair. Guys, we're going to continue to break all this down, and we're going to go to the chat and see what you guys are saying and discuss stuff with you. But
they disagree with me on Yuta.
I agree. You're right. This specific stream is brought to you by Mojo, and I figured I would pop up my Mojo picks.
Pop them up.
All right. Pop up me Mojo picks, and we can take a look. Take a look and see if I won tonight. Now, this is honestly not a part of the plug. I mean, technically it is because I'm plugging them, but I don't need this.
Absolutely hit.
I don't need this to be a part of the plug, but
you absolutely hit, bro.
The fact is, I've won almost every time I've played Mojo. And I literally feel like it's easier than any of the other apps that I've played. I think I've not won money like one time, bro.
Yeah, because we played.
Like here, what did Gordon get? What did Gordon get for points? Gordon hoed me on points. I needed 4 more from Gord. Couldn't get it. Doesn't matter. I got 3 out of 4 right. So I'm gonna be up there in like.
Were those all 150 bets too?
Yeah. They're 125. They're all worth 125 apiece.
Okay, so you went all 125 apiece. Mm-hmm. Dang, so that means you doubled you doubled your Nurkic bet. You went a little bit over on the Siakam and a little bit over on the Durant. That should be you bet $10 on that?
This was a $20 play, so I'm actually
20, so you
excited.
Should probably come out with like $30 or $35 at this point.
Something like that. And it's just and so 3 out of 4 is cool, right? I keep winning when I get 2 out of 4. It's just different because it's a different way of playing. You guys should check it out.
Yeah, it sounds like everybody in the chat needs to play Mojo, because if dummies like Gabe can win money,
exactly where I was going with that. Sign up for Mojo.
Dummies like Gabe can win. You need to play too. Go ahead.
Use our link. It's at the top of the description, or you can just download it and use promo code Suns Valley. Appreciate you guys.
Beat Wagner says, "Is it like trading stock?" So basically, what happens is You get to pick 4 prop bets like Gabe just picked up there. You put money on them, who you think is going to hit, who you think is going to not. You can, in the middle of the game, trade a stock and then use that money to buy another one. But the thing is, like, he could have sold that Gordon stock for $11, but then he's got to spend that 11 on another prop in the middle of the game. Who knows if that prop hits? You know what I mean? And it wouldn't, double.
Also, man,
losing,
it's really cool because mid-game I can go in, like, if I forgot, like, say the game's at halftime and I'm like, oh, I didn't play a parlay. Damn it. Well, I can still play a parlay on that Suns game. You don't have to start before the game. You can hop in the fourth quarter and play. No other app, offers that. So that's why I'm actually low-key having a lot of fun with it. Chris said OG has now locked down and put both Luka and Booker in hell and won the games. I'll admit it.
Raptors fan because he's giving his team the old Gawk 3000.
But I'll admit it. He definitely had Booker in jail, bro. He did. He had him in jail. Or Book was just missing everything, but I
don't know. Maybe he did lock down Luka. All I know is that Booker's ankles turned sideways.
Yeah, it was not a good look. And in retrospect, hindsight being 2020, I wouldn't have put Booker back in the game now that I know that we weren't going to win.
He wanted to go back in the game. All right, let him go back in the game. The point is he went back in the game, Gabe, and he's fine.
My dog,
if he didn't go back in the game, I'd be concerned. But now that he didn't go back, now that he did, I'm not concerned. Rest him for the next 2 games on that back-to-back. He's at home. Get him some good treatment. Get him ready for the game on Tuesday.
My dog wants to eat McDonald's for dinner and breakfast every day. I'm not going to let him because it's bad for him.
Right.
It's bad for him, man.
Oh, trust me, I don't disagree with you, right? Like, I don't think he should have went back in, especially on a rolled ankle like that. But what I'm saying is it eases my conscience knowing that he was able to go back in, knowing that it's not going to be a super long-term injury. But I think for sure he shouldn't have went back in. But I think he wanted to be there for his team and he wanted to be a distraction like he did, and it's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
TC said flexing on locking down a guy with a rolled ankle. He locked him down before the rolled ankle. Devin Booker had his worst game of the season before he rolled his ankle, man. I mean, he looked bad. And it's not just OG. Barnes, Siakam, all that freaking length. Pirtle did a good job in the paint. They just have a lot of lengthy guys. I mean, that's how they roll. That's how they built their team.
Spurs, for instance, he just went in to show up Beal. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I said when Booker rolled, I was like, man, it's just telling him right now, get in the game now.
I'm paying
you for nothing.
No.
Meanwhile, Devin Booker turns his ankle sideways and he's back in the game.
Jason says Suns have no size and no defense. There might be some truth to that. I mean,
they have plenty of size. They just don't have defense.
Yeah.
Go look at everybody on this team. All they have is size. Now, I'll give you defense, but the Suns have plenty of size. Your smallest guard, which I guess you could say Saban Lee, but your smallest guard that you're like playing consistently is good when he's 6'4".
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if everybody.
Durant 7 foot, Okogie 6'4", Nurkic 7 foot.
He's a real 7-footer, not like Da lying about his height.
Eric Gordon, was he 6'5"? Booker 6'5", Metu 6'8", 6'9", Eubanks 6'10", Yuta 6'8", Bates Diop 6'8", 6'9".
Like 6'3".
He could be 6'3", 6'4", whatever. Gordon. Yeah, you're probably right, 6'3". But like all we have is length, like so.
But not like their length. They have super length.
They have super length. But like we have plenty of length. Like we just really stink on defense, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like we just stink on defense. And why can't we rebound? Go watch every time a shot goes up, no one's boxing out. They just turn around going, huh? And then the other team just runs by them and gets the rebound. Fundamentals is why we can't rebound. Why? Like it's just that simple. This team is really lazy on defense and really lazy with the fundamentals because they think they're so talented they don't have to. It's usually how these things work. The same thing happened on the Nets. Hate to bring that up, But
Alan Snow said Donovan Mitchell got locked down against Toronto for 10 points. I mean, it was just one of them games.
I agree with you, Gary.
What do you say?
In all seriousness, at some point you have to build chemistry with the team you have and stop looking to add quick fixes where the team may be currently struggling a little bit. I agree, which is why I am super patient. That winning streak, we got a lot of chemistry during that winning streak, right?
Yes.
And so that's why I'm not mad at this loss. They've proven that they improved. They definitely cut off on the turnovers, bro. Can we talk about that? Consistently 9 turnovers when they were consistently averaging 17 at the beginning of the season. To cut that in half for the last few games is great.
They had 9 tonight, and they had 6 at halftime. So they cut their turnovers in half again from halftime into the second half.
So they're improving there. I mean, you had a bad shooting percentage from your stars. Nobody, like, this game is just one of those games that you're going to lose, but there's improvements there for people to look at, and there's like the team doesn't look that terrible. The problem is we have expectations, and everybody thinks that once we lose, it's the end of the world because we have aspirations of a championship. But it's an 18-game season.
I'm starting to feel like, and no offense to anyone, but I'm starting to feel like our chat is a little bit, maybe not just our chat. I'm starting to think Suns fans have like this collective mind virus where they're just like...
I told you why. We talked about this, though.
What, you think the sun bakes their heads too much? Like, it's
the city of Arizona, bro. We've talked about this.
Oh, the beaten wife syndrome.
Battered fan syndrome. Oh, my gosh.
Battered fan is what I meant to say.
No, but somebody clipped that and put that all over the internet. But no, we talked about this. Like, we talked about this. Like, it's Phoenix, bro. They haven't had a championship since 2001, and that was the Diamondbacks. But ever since, like, they get close, and they don't complete it. The Cardinals, you literally almost won a Super Bowl, and then Ben Roethlisberger drives back down and breaks their heart. The Suns go up 2-0 and then lose, 4-2 in the NBA Finals. All their other teams. So it's just like one of those things. It's just like, the reason why they're like that is because that's all they've experienced is tragedy and heartbreak. That's all they know.
Sharky HD said, I'm a Mavs fan, and the Raptors put clamps on Luka, OG, and Barnes. They did it to Boston, too. They are a matchup problem for most teams.
Yeah, they're good. They're good on defense, man.
Really, really good, man. And they were hitting threes tonight. They were hitting their shots more than we were.
Open says they're probably saving their energy for Denver. I don't even think we're going to get a lot of players playing against Denver, if I'm being honest with you.
Bro, bottom line, if Durant wasn't rusty from sitting out, we win that game. I can think of like 5 threes. 5 threes that he should have hit that were just, he didn't have the touch. And Booker going out for extended time. You got 8 points from Booker, people. That's the recipe for a loss.
Facts.
That's the recipe for a loss. They clamped him. They clamped his ass up.
8 points from Booker. 19 from Nurk is wild.
Absolutely.
No, but in all seriousness, this is just another game. I'm not worried. We're fine.
I'm not either.
But I will say this: expect to go on lose next Friday too. We're playing the Nuggets. Expect to lose that game.
You mean in 2 days?
Yeah, Friday. Expect to lose to the Nuggets, and don't freak out. That's what I'm gonna tell the chat. Like, expect to lose Friday, and don't freak out when we do.
Let me look up what the Nuggets been up to. Because I know they lost recently. I know their record. I mean, they didn't even get into the in-season tournament. Something is not exactly right with the Nuggets.
I mean, they got to do the same thing we do. They lost a few players. They got to figure out that rotation too.
Okay,
they beat San Antonio. They beat LA. They're beating the brakes off of Houston right now.
Yeah. Let me take a look at there. Okay. So they beat the Clippers recently. They gave up 120 to the Spurs, but put up 132. They lost to the Rockets, 105-86. They lost to the Magic. They lost to the Cavs, the Pels. They've lost to the Rockets twice this year, bro. So, does anybody know what's going on injury-wise with the Nuggets right now? Can anybody explain that?
I'm on their page right now. I'm looking injuries.
What's going on?
So the most recent one was Gordon today. He's not playing against the Rockets, but that's it. The last one was Kanchar in August, so they haven't had injury issues.
Yeah, I think if Devin Booker doesn't play versus the Nuggets, you go ahead and chalk that up to a L.
I really think they're just trying to figure out their rotations, bro. Like, you have your starting lineup, great, but Christian Braun's coming back. You're playing Justin Holiday and Reggie Jackson. You don't have Bruce.
Right. Sharky says Jamal Murray's been out for a month. Okay.
There you go.
I thought he was out. I didn't
one.
want to say it if he wasn't.
That's the one.
That's huge. That is huge. But still, we're probably going to be without Book. I just don't see the training staff allowing him to play.
They're still great.
Sharky, is he back? Is Jamal Murray back already?
Here's the funny thing. He may have been out for a month, but it didn't matter because there's a lot of W's on that screen, so that's scary.
Right. Sharky says he's questionable versus us.
It don't matter. They still got Nurk. I mean, not Nurk. They still got Joker.
Nurk. Oh.
Remember when they were on the same team?
Yep. Joker came in and snatched Nurkic's spot.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how I know Joker was going to be ridiculously good? Because in 2K, what was it? It was either 2K14 or 2K13. I think it was 14. I would play the Nuggets in my freaking career. This is before Joker was even a name. And this dude Joker was killing me whenever I was playing in my career, man. I was like, who is this guy? And I was like, this guy. And then I was like, this guy has to be good. And I looked it up and he was a bum. And I was like, there's no way.
He ended up
and
being
lo and behold,
MVP.
he came out and being an MVP and being great. And I was like, yep, that's the same guy that killed me in my career mode.
My buddy Lordy, he had the same experience with Jeremy Grant. He was on the Thunder's team when Jeremy Grant was like a young buck. I think it was the Thunder. And he was just like, I like this Jeremy Grant guy. I mean, he's got low ratings, but dang, he can do everything. He's my best teammate.
Man.
DeAndre said the chat feels me that all that matters. Celtics was the number 7 seed before All-Star Weekend, and after All-Star Weekend they went to number 2 and went to the finals against the Warriors. That's us this year. Yeah, I could see that.
I like the positivity,
right?
I like the positivity. I mean, that's really it. Like, I don't think we need to freak out over every loss.
I ain't freaking out about this loss. This loss had things happen in it for the Suns that make me feel 100% comfortable losing.
I mean, the big one is your 2 stars aren't going to shoot 30% or less from the field.
Yeah. But Durant coming back from injury and going a predictable 11 for 30, plus Booker being 2 for 12, it's like, and then injuring his ankle and not being, and we still were, like, if Durant hits that 3 late, we tie it up. And we just couldn't hit it. It's like, it was a very close loss, too. I feel very comfortable, bro.
Like you said, scheduled loss. I don't know about scheduled loss, but it's one that you'll take, right?
Yeah, I mean, I also don't think it's like scheduled loss. To me, that's more of like when you're playing 4 games in 6 nights type of thing.
When you're playing the Nuggets on a back-to-back.
Mm-hmm. That feels more scheduled. This was more just like predictable loss. You know, and a totally understandable loss. Plus, the Raptors played good, so it's like I don't want to take it away from them. Like they didn't have something to do with it. They did their thing tonight. Zonabot says Zona said end of road trip games are tough. The road team loses 76% of the time on the last game. We get any views on that?
I'm looking right now if it would load.
It looked all right last night when I took a look at it. Jobin said, not gonna lie, I knew this was gonna happen. I'm not mad at all. Good, man. Good. Like, I want some sanity from Suns fans. I want to lose a game and have people not be saying, we're cursed. We can't do it. It's like, this is not football. You don't have to win damn near every game to be in a good position. It's obviously a marathon compared to a race. And what happens if during 5 minutes of a marathon, somebody passes you? Do you freak out and say, I was never going to win. I'm a fraud. No, you say, okay, well, that person's ahead of me now for this 5 minutes, but this thing's just going to keep going. She give you some DQ?
Yeah, Frosted Sugar Cookie Blizzard.
Woo! Frosted Sugar Cookie Blizzard sounds like it would hit right now.
Oh, great.
I can't. I'm not eating sugar.
Read them and weep, Diego. Sundo takes care of her man.
Derek says Devin Booker returning and Devin Booker tweaking his ankle. Yeah, it was a perfect storm to lose. So really, the fact that we didn't lose by a big margin, I think that's something to hold your head up about. And I don't think that's cope. Okay? Yeah, didn't have Allen or Nas, but bro, when you've got Book and KD, I don't feel comfortable using that excuse that
the worst part about I'm gonna say it again. The worst part about this loss is that we ruined a good Nurk game.
Yeah, but Nurk's been playing good lately. It's not like we won't.
I know,
get
but not
anymore.
that good. He had 19 points, Gabe, and 14 rebounds, and 6 assists. He was killing it.
He did look good.
And we ruined a good Nurk game. That's the worst part. That's it. And that's it. It's not that big of a deal.
Zona says, let's talk about Gabe guaranteeing a windmill next Sunday. I can guarantee you I will not dunk on Wednesday. That's not going to happen.
If you don't dunk, no Sundo clause.
No, you can't be retroactively fitting this.
Oh, I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever. We didn't shake on it. We didn't shake on it.
I just don't want to embarrass myself, man. And that's a real possibility. I tried to cross over on this dude and got my fucking pocket picked.
So how are you going to record the game?
So my wife, here's what I was thinking. My wife will be in Discord. She'll stream it in Discord, and then you can
on your phone, right?
Probably on my phone. And then you can pull the window that's showing the game and pop it in. And I mean, we don't need stats. There's no stats like this. So you could just have this whole box be game window.
Oh, it's going to be the whole box.
You know?
It's going to be great. Cannot wait.
Yeah. I'm pretty nervous. Any update on Book, says Carlos? Nothing yet, but if history tells us anything, he's not going to play next game. And probably
he ain't playing. He's definitely not playing next game.
Yeah. Zoda said, if you dunk, it's Sundo clause to the rest of the season. Yes! That addition I do like. Is it? Do we hit a K yet?
1,000 views.
That's the most views we've ever had on a TikTok.
No, it's not. But
yes, it is.
Recently, no, the most views we've had on TikTok is the Tumani Kamara Part 1, and that was 2,000 views.
And you got anything else for us, La Sundo? Kind of a downer stream, man.
I mean, it's a bit just because of the way it ended and Booker getting hurt, but it's not, like I said, I'm not mad. Not that big of a deal. We got a game against Denver, Memphis.
Guys, if you haven't seen it, I dropped a video on Von Sanity this morning about the Suns. check that out for me if you can.
Definitely.
We'll see you guys in 2 days for the Nuggets game. That's going to be a fun game to endure.
2 games. All right, 2 days. I said 2 games. I'm an idiot.
But we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. As usual, thank you for creating new horsemen and
yes, new horsemen. We do appreciate it.
Supporting the channel, man. We love you guys. Take them away, Sundo.
We appreciate all the new horsemen and all the donations. That was my President of the United States impersonation. But Suns lose. Suns lose. Best I could do. Tired.
That's all the Suns deserve after that performance.
Yes, after that performance.